Monday. I've had a good Monday. It's been my first day of classes for my spring semester at university and my last semester at university. And I will graduate with my economics degree and life will continue. But things are going great. No new news from the Overwatch team or anything like that. It is just your basic Monday here on the ladder. News from me. I played ranked. I'm GM2 on my alt now. I've returned to form. I'm no longer washed. I've beaten the accusations. And I beat Wanted for the first time ever. I've achieved a large goal of mine, which is defeat one of my role models. It has happened. We've made great progress. Tail, or not Tail. Well, I am Tail. Kwame, good to see you. Hope everything's going well for you. Agenda for today. Okay, quick announcement before we get into it. Coaching time has changed on Mondays. Okay, so on Mondays we are no longer doing 5:30 p.m. EST. We are doing we're doing it more in the morning. So we're going to be doing 12 p.m. EST, which is around, it's like 11 a.m. CST, which is my time. The reason being is I now have a class in university that starts at 5 p.m. EST, so I literally can't do the time slot. It's just not possible. So yeah, unfortunately, we have to change our Monday time. I chose to do it earlier because we do have a fair few Europeans in the community, and I felt like that'd be more appropriate than doing it later in the evening. So we will be doing that. Our Friday time has not changed. Okay, so Friday will still be 5:30 p.m. EST. I have sent an update in the Discord to reflect this, as well as I did also change the Discord events as well. So you can check both of those things to get a more up-to-date look at kind of what's going on. Yep, I very much appreciate it. Yeah, perfect, man. Well, glad to hear it. So that's going to be our new schedule moving forward. Some other updates is the roll tech video is making fantastic progress. Like, I'm almost done with it. I have to record a basic tutorial, which I plan to do tomorrow. I don't have time today, but I will plan to do it tomorrow, and then edit it all, and then it's done. I won't ship it yet because I'm going to build up some... I've talked about this many times, and, you know, I hate to have these false promises, basically. But just to keep you guys updated, the guide for you guys will be done. I'll have it unlisted on my alt account, and then I will post it publicly when I have one more piece of content available, so I can keep a steady flow of content going and build momentum for all of our community, which is going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. And the roll spots are very, very useful. In the roll tech video, I only show spots that are actually useful and doable in games. There's only one that's actually difficult, which is there's a Dorado roll tech where you can get to third high ground, but it's a whole... I'll talk about it in the video as well, and you guys will be able to watch that. But today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to do coaching, of course. We're going to look at some of the VODs that you guys have submitted. And then we are going to be looking at the game I played and beat Wanted on. We might also look... I played against Wanted twice today, so we might also look at the loss I had. I lost against him on Gibraltar, and I won against him on Route 66. I think the Route 66 game will be very educational, as to show you guys how to like actually play Route 66, what flanking looks like, and why he lost and why I won. Also, there's a lot of Cassidy one-on-one duels, which I think will also be very educational as well, so you guys will be able to see what that actually looks like. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and hop into coaching from the community first, and then we'll do the Wanted and Tail gameplay review later. So today, we do have Kwame in the chat already. Oh, I also need to say that I'm live in the Discord. Let me do that real quick. We are live. And I do expect us to have less people today because there is a time change, which is totally fine. So we'll just go through coaching as normal and check it out. Timmy, good to see you. Hopefully you won your ranked game on Samoa. I mean, if you're already here, then I assume you did win just 2-0. Surely you were victorious. Yep, we love to hear that. We actually love to hear that. That's fantastic. Really quickly, I'm turning on my Epic Pen. Where is Epic Pen? I hate that it makes me do this every single time. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and start with the Kwame VOD, and then we'll go from there. Kwame, did you have a specific one you wanted to do? Still GM6 though? Dude, soon enough, you're gonna be GM5. and then you'll be GM4, and then you'll be GM3, and then you'll be GM2, and then you'll be GM1, and then you'll be saying, Tail, I made it all the way to champion. It'll be the greatest. You said R Runasapi. Okay, cool. We'll take a look at Runasapi. Kwame said, this is diamond. So let me add the diamond tag. It's not working. Oh, it's just delayed. Okay, it does work. And then we're going to investigate on Runasapi. So Runasapi is generally a good Cassidy map because Cassidy can perform well against the other hit skin on this map. So when Cassidy is bad on a map, it's for one of two reasons, okay? If Cassidy, let me draw this on a wall. Or the floor, I suppose. Or wait, let me just do this. Okay, so when Cassidy is bad... Oh, I also need to turn on my clips. Yeah, it's on. Okay, cool. So when Cassidy is bad on a map, it's for one of two reasons almost always. It's number one, he gets outvalued by enemy DPS. Or number two, he literally can't play make. Okay? So a can't play make type of situation is like para-ESO. Okay? Like on second point para-ESO, there's actually basically nothing you can do to try to change the outcome of the game. Outvalued is going to be maps like Circuit Royale. Okay? Circuit Royale is not, you know, a horrendous map when it comes to Cassidy. There are plays you can make. There are flanks you can make. You can put pressure on angles. There's things you can do. But the problem is the enemy DPS is going to play something like Sojourn, and you're just not going to be able to outvalue that Sojourn. Okay? So Runasapi is a map where it's actually good for Cassidy because you can outvalue Sojourns in main. Right, because the effective range on the map generally averages to work out to be in Cassidy's favor. There is also, on push maps in general, there's also generally quite a bit of cover to use in and around point. So it's actually quite good for Cass from a rotational point of view. There's also cool flanks you can do in solo queue that are super winning. So Runasapi and push maps in general should be a map type that you vote for often as Cassidy. You should be preferring push over things like escort. And, you know, should be picking Runasapi. So if you're not winning on Runasapi, there could be a few different issues at hand. So we'll just take a look at this. It's likely going to be... Why am I in this menu? That's not what I wanted to do. If I had to guess, it's going to have to do with something with rotations. Because one of the hardest skills to learn in Overwatch is having perfect rotations. Knowing when to rotate, how to rotate, should you do it quickly, should you do it slowly, do you need to roll, so on and so forth. It's a really hard skill that's multifaceted, right? It's a lot of different things coming together to culminate into rotations, right? And this kind of comes down to the fundamentals of Overwatch, which is a whole different can of worms that we won't be talking about today. Okay, this is the perfect rollout. You should always have this rollout on Runasapi. And as you do this, what you need to do is you need to look to see where your other DPS is. Okay, so you need to watch. Is your other DPS even in the game? Okay, I don't know why this guy's going this way. He's trolling. But you need to see where he's going. Okay, so because if what ends up happening is, let's say you're on a team with Sojourn. It's like you and a Sojourn. If your Sojourn paths this way, I never, ever, ever want to see you path here as well. Why? Okay, because it's under the principle of doubling up. If me and my ally Sojourn also double up on the same angle, I talk about this a lot, but I'm just going to elaborate on it. If me and Sojourn are both on this angle, well, guess what? Because we're both on this angle, we completely lose control of this side of the map. Okay, so this opens up the flanks. It gives a lot more power to heroes like Genji, heroes that want to flank like Echo, stuff like this. And it just means that our supports or our backline are going to be a lot more vulnerable. Okay, so we have to be aware of where other DPS is playing, and we need to play the other lane accordingly. Okay, Cass is also good and viable on this side of the map as well, so he's very flexible here. Okay, anyway, so our Freya is going far right side here, so we're actually super safe to go left. We hear the Ryan that's in, and we shoot him, whatever. I'm also going to turn this down. It's kind of loud. Okay. Poke out the Cass. Continue to rotate left. It is unfortunate that our guy died. I actually don't think there's anything we could have done to prevent this. Yeah, so he dies because he takes the wrong rotation, right? This is why the pathing of your original spawn matters. You should never be on this side of the map. Like, why are we even here? If you're there, you're Tracer or Soldier, but she's neither. So after your guy dies, you need to either commit to the fight or leave. Pick one. You can't just do some standing around type of situation. It's going to get you killed. So here we choose to commit to the fight. So you should keep rapping, ignore the Rhine. Going to be watching while on queue? Okay, sounds good. Good luck on your games. Avoid the Rhine. So in my opinion, this is a misplay. So instead of rotating back to your team here, if your intention was to rotate back to that side of the map, you should have done it earlier. Instead, you should hard commit to this play. I got Pink Mercy for the third game. Well, it's going to work out this time. Promise. But here, we need to continue to rotate. Continue to rotate, commit to the play, be the hero, right? Kill this Torbjorn. I mean, he's low. You would have actually magically walked into a kill. And what do I say, guys? Good positioning gets lucky, right? You would have just magically walked into a low HP Torbjorn. And also, you'd be set up to flank the backline, right? You could catch this Lucio if he ever rotates out. You could catch the Cassidy if he rotates out. It's just free, okay? So we should have, instead of rotating back to our team, you need to continue your push, okay? Yeah, I felt like I felt it as I was running. Yeah. Because you kind of just lose the value here, right? And this is what I was saying earlier. This is where you make your first mistake, right? Once the Freya dies, you need to commit to an idea. I'm just asking to duo. Yeah, you got another Mercy data to your friends list. We love it. But yeah, after this Freya dies, you need to pick an idea. Leave the fight or commit. Pick one. It doesn't really matter because the fight is generally already lost. You're looking to turn the tides, right? How are you going to do that? It's either by just leaving and giving up or going deeper. I would go deeper here. There's a good chance you can actually get a kill. Yeah, okay. So this rotation's poor. And you don't die, but that's luck more than anything. Collecting the Infinity Stones, he is. This is true. Okay, I skipped too much. I missed some context. So we run away from the Rhine. And then here, your idea should be to leave and you path incorrectly. We shouldn't be pathing this way. Why? Because this rotation out makes us vulnerable as we leave, right? We're vulnerable to the Cassidy. We're vulnerable to them wide swinging, right? If the Torbjorn comes this way, we're going to die. It's just not a good rotation. You should have actually backed up through this door because this gives you more options as you rotate out, right? You can then decide as you're here, you can say, well, I can actually maybe turn the fight now because everyone is low and then go left side, okay? Or you can decide for yourself, there's not actually a way to win this, and then you can back out this way, okay? It gives you more options. So this is a pathing error. You went the wrong way. Yeah, and now you clearly see that you feel stuck here. You're not actually stuck. The cast isn't pinning you or anything, but you feel stuck here because you pathed incorrectly. Okay. So I actually am not opposed to this flank. I think it's fine. The only thing I would mention is just as you make rotation, keep in mind, as you make rotations, check to see where your team is, right? And if you did this, you would see that your Ana is dead and she is walking back from spawn. So this is a losing fight. So you're looking to turn the fight here. I think it's okay. Personally, I would have left, but I think this is not troll. Okay, now it's troll. Now you need to understand that your Sigma is dead and so is your Brig. This fight is lost. You're down 3. The only people alive is you and your Freya. You need to die. So your play right now immediately should be to walk forward and just die. Okay. So this is really bad. This is really bad. Because the problem with this is you're gambling. And this is not going to be consistent because what will end up happening is people will come chase you and then you're going to die 10 seconds later. And then all of a sudden the cart makes it all the way from here to here and you're losing the game. Okay. So this play to live in the backline is really greedy and is going to add more variance to your game. It's just inconsistent. Your idea should never be to live here.
Anyone notice they took our lead? Let's pick it up.
I am the Junker Queen.
Okay. That guy staggered. Rotate left side. This is the correct rotation. I would also rotate this way. We're not moving. Okay, this is fine. I don't think it's super strong, but I like the idea of what you're doing. So because you're on the flank, you don't want him to hear your footsteps. So you're not actually moving at all. And you're looking through the wall to see where your team is. This shows me that you're practicing good awareness. This is good. Now you're waiting for your team to get closer. This is going to take a while. Getting toward the checkpoint, and now we're on the flank. So here you need to go now. You need to go now. You need to be. You're a little bit late on your timing. You need to read your tank's body language. Your tank is basically fighting right now. You're a little bit late here, but the play is good otherwise. Pillboy, good to see you.
Team is
Hope you're doing well. Oh, I skipped to the end of the game. What just happened? I ruined it by going too early though. On which one? This flank? I think you're too late here. Let's see. You should be going now. Because also the part of the idea here is that you want to stop the enemy DPS from shooting your tank as she walks in. Right? That should be your idea. You want to alleviate the pressure. Good kill. Here, the only problem is you commit a roll. That's the only problem. I love this from you. Just don't commit the roll forward. Yeah, like this roll just gets you killed. So have you ever done live coaching with one of us? It's funny you mentioned that because I was literally doing live coaching with Timmy just a second ago. It's okay. Like, I don't mind live coaching, but the problem is that it can... it's really hard to always recommend the right play as it's happening. I can do my best. But the problem is, like, if I tell you to do a play, it's really time sensitive. Like, if I tell you to go left and you don't go left immediately, you might have bad timing, and it just doesn't really translate that well. I'm open to trying it on stream. Not right now, but I'm open to try it. Like as like a piece of content.
Get along now.
Oh, also I need to do this. Okay. Yeah, the only problem with this play, Kwame, the timing is okay. It's not, you like just barely were within the window. The only problem is you commit the roll forward and it gets you killed because you need to be able to roll away from this cast. Okay, so just shoot the torb, walk forward and shoot the torb, and then throw flash, whatever, and then roll backwards. That would have been your play here. Otherwise, it was good. I like the idea, given the circumstance. Okay, now we have Deadeye. You could just, whenever you're in a situation like that where some guy's literally 1 HP, just use Deadeye. Just use Deadeye and kill him. It's worth it. It's for sure worth it. So I would have actually preferred here, by the way, you shoot the BAP 3 times and then just go wide and pop Deadeye and pray you kill him. If you don't kill him, whatever. You know, it's worth the gamble. It's for sure worth the gamble. Here, I love this rotation from you. So Reinhardt set up on the left side. We rotate away completely and look for a backline play. Perfect. Really good. Really, really good. Here, okay, this is actually really good as well. You get that BAP 1 and you don't overcommit to the angle. You were not going to kill that guy. He was not going to die. So here, your best play is to actually wrap to this window and shoot their backline in the back. This would be the best play. And you know this is a good play because the enemy Reinhardt is on the left side of the map. He has literally no way to contest you. And you just heard Lamp. And this is a really good angle for you, given that the cart is here. Okay, I normally don't like this high ground angle, but given that the cart is here, you are going to flank people. I don't like the window angle whenever the cart is like here, because everyone's gonna be looking at you anyway, and you're gonna get outranged, right? So this is a good play from you. Love this. Bam. You can even Deadeye. Deadeye here would be really strong. This is okay. I actually would have preferred you to commit to the backline. I feel like that's a stronger play, but this is fine. This is fine. Nothing wrong with that. The Deadeye is fine. But do note that if you just went here and Deadeye at the very beginning, it would have been winning as well. This was fine. Okay. Okay, so you path poorly here, and it sets you up bad for the fight. So, okay, so as you come out of spawn, you take a door that's far away from everybody. First of all, like, you shouldn't be taking this door. It's so far out of your way. You add like an extra 5 seconds to your rotation, something like that. You needed to go out the middle door. I'm not sure really why you went out the right door. And then you need to path this way. Why? Why do we want to path this way, guys? Is because it gives us the most options once we're here. So from here, you can go main if you want. You can go this way if you want. You can go left side and hard wrap if you want, right? It gives you the most options. The problem with coming over here is there's less options for Cassidy. If you're a soldier, you'd have more, but you're Cassidy, right? Like, this flank sucks balls on Cass. This shit, you never kill anybody here because everybody's just a gajillion light years away from you. It's like the Milky Way to Andromeda. You're never going to kill anybody ever, right? So it's awful. So here it's a similar situation, but this is just also awkward in the mid fight, right? It's not a very valuable angle. So you don't want to be on this side of the map if you don't have to be. So there's two issues here. Number one, you path incorrectly, but I also think you path incorrectly here because you're unable to predict where the next fight is going to happen. Okay. You need to this is a really core idea of Overwatch. As you're walking back from spawn, not only see where your team is, but you have to think in your mind, like consciously think about where's the next fight going to be. Okay, because that what you derive from that, like what you believe it to be where the next fight is going to inform your pathing, right? So if you thought to yourself, okay, we're pushing the cart right now, everyone is dead on the enemy team, I think we're going to end up in kind of that main area of the map in the next fight. Okay, so as a result, I need to go out the left door of spawn and take that far left angle that Tail just showed me. Okay, so I think your issue is that you're not thinking about where the next fight is going to be, or you just think about, you just get it wrong. I don't know. You'll have to use your verdict there to kind of decide why. But I think you mispredict where the next fight is going to be, or you like autopilot or something here. Because you pathing like this is really, really bad. Yeah, you can't come out this door. You just can't. You have to go this way. This is the only way you're gonna be able to make plays. It's on this side of the map. Yeah, I just autopilot out of spawn. Okay, you have to stop doing that. You have to. You have to think about where your team is, and you have to think about where the next fight is going to be. It's extremely important, especially on push maps when the walk back from spawn is fucking forever. It takes so long to walk back from spawn. Okay. But yeah, like notice this fight's gonna be awkward for you. There's not really a lot. It doesn't feel comfortable. Everything is out. You don't see anything. You don't really know where anybody is. Why do we kill this Lucio, guys? Why does this Lucio die? Because this Lucio is trolling. That's the only reason we even get a kill here. It's because this guy sucks balls. It's not because we make a good play, right? But yeah, okay, we're gonna keep rocking. Good kill. Because he's throwing, yeah. Unfortunately, this is the case. Love this poke from you. Love this. So here you have two options. Okay. Here you can either stay in main, or you can set up a flank play and gamble. It's up to you. I think both plays are good. So your idea would be you want to stand here as Cassidy on this point here. You generally don't want to be in this area. This is not a good location for Cass. Does anyone know why this is not a good location for Cass? Okay, because the rotations from this angle suck balls. Okay, also everything is out of your effective range. This is like, from here to the window is like 30 meters or something like that, and you're just not going to do enough damage. Everyone's going to outrange you. So the problem is, whenever you're in this square of death, your only good rotation is backwards like this, and you can't do anything here. You just can't do anything on this side of the map. The only time you're ever on this side of the map is when you're trying to look for this flank here, this is more of like a rat flank. I don't often play this map, but my intuition often brings me to the right side than to look to go up to these stairs to the top. It's good. Okay, so this rat flank is good, but you have to set it up. Okay, you have to set up this play. The reason being is that if you take a fight here, this is all or nothing. You're all in on this angle. You are not living. If you take a fight here, you are not living. You are either killing the guy or you are dying. Okay, it's because the only thing here is a mini, and then there's no like good rotations. All the rotations suck balls. Because if you lose it, like let's say you're here and then you get headshot one time. Okay, you grab the mini and then you have to rotate back like this, and you're out of the fight for so long. It's so brutal. And then the enemy team's just gonna push up because there's more empty space, and then you're just dead. Like it's a tale as old as time. Okay, it's so brutal. It's really bad. So if you're here, you want to like rat angle and then go for a flank, which is fine. Like you just have to set it up. You can't be late. Like this is not an angle you can really be late to. You have to be there ahead of time. I think I chose it because the enemy is late to the fight. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but like, okay, but if that's your idea, Kwame, why are we still here? Right? Make the rotation. Just go. Like, why are we still here? Like, go. Like this hesitation can't happen. Okay, you see this wiggling back and forth. This can't. If your idea is to go far right up the stairs, you need to go now. You need to be there now. Every second matters in Overwatch. So yeah, you needed to, if this was your idea, I think it's fine to have this idea, but you have to commit to it. No hesitation. Go. And look what ends up happening. Because you're late, look at this. Look at this. It's actually exactly shown here. Because you're late and you have hesitation, boom. Enemy Reinhardt's here. And guess what? You're zoned out from all of this space. All of this space. And guess what ends up happening? Because of this, now this guy, who is this guy? Who is it? I don't even know who this guy is on the enemy team. It's the BAP. The BAP gets to set up on a good angle, zoning out the backline. And so, no, the BAP is in main. Who is that? I don't know. I think it's the Cass, maybe. I really can't tell. Let me just fly over to it. Hold on. It's Madman. It's the Junkrat. Okay, the Junkrat gets to set up on the angle, and now it's literally uncontestable. There's no way in the entire... Even if the Rhine wasn't here, there's no way you're walking this way against a Junkrat. It's impossible. So you already lost. You just already lost. And the reason being is because you had hesitation in your play. You needed to just commit. So yeah, I would rather you go here and then die to the Junkrat because you had bad timing than you getting zoned out of the fight completely, because at least here, you could have been the hero. You could have made a play. But here, there's literally no play to make because we got zoned out. Okay? I don't mean to be like brutal about it, but I'm just trying to explain how moments like this can throw the entire game. Okay? So you had a good idea, but we didn't execute on it well. What about the left side through the room? Yeah, that also would have worked perfect. That's the other thing I was going to mention as well. You can stand in main and just put out mid pressure, which is fine. But also, which is really strong, this is also really strong. This is why Runasapi is a good map for Cass. As long as you're not getting pressured out by like a diva here or something. I love this angle from you. I think it would have been great. And when you hit GM plus, then we'll talk about should you go right or should you go left, okay? Like we can hyper optimize. But right now, as you're trying to climb, you just need to think more about how can I be the hero? How can I set up a play? How can I kill backline? How can I get around the tank? That's what I want you to be thinking about more. And also committing to your ideas. Because too many players, especially in like diamond and below elo, they just don't commit to their ideas, and that's why they lose. Right? They have hesitation, they don't believe in themselves, they lack confidence, and then they just die. Okay. So yeah. The left room would have also been good. Oh, wait. Does the Ana rotate to us? Why is the Ana here? Oh, she died. Okay. Understood. Yeah, the fight's lost. Okay. Given the circumstance that you are stuck on the angle here, you play this very well. This is really well played. Once the Rhine leaves, you fill the gap, which is you go back to the space basically. And now you have a really good flank on this Junkrat. Perfect. And this BAP here. And I love the Deadeye, by the way. It's high risk. You might actually die doing this, but it's good. I think it's actually really good. And then we get pinned brutal. Oh, that's actually so brutal. That's actually so brutal. Tragic. Yeah. But given that you were stuck there, it was a good play. But we needed to do something earlier. And you very fortunately did enough to win the point. That's great.
Don't mess with the best.
Here, I think this path thing is fine. I think it's okay. But I would have preferred, as you're walking back from spawn, think about where your team is and what gap you can fill. Right? So you see your team is on the right side. Okay, actually the better pathing here would be to have, instead of coming far right, to actually walk down main and walk through this way to set up this angle. Right? Because you want to be where your team isn't. Right? We don't really want to be here. We can take this flank angle and set up a win condition for our team. Okay, so I already know what your homework is going to be, Kwame. Your homework is going to be you need to think about pathing more. You just have to. You have to think more about pathing. Where's my team? Where are the gaps? What gap can I fill here? Okay, and then go from there. Needs to be fixed. Because you have great ideas. Like, I love your ideas. I love these flank plays. I love, like, there's some things that are a little bit, like, dirty. Like, some of these rats aren't that good, like, with poor timing. But if you just had better pathing, I think you would have won maybe 1 or 2 extra fights this game. Because look, right? Like, what are we going to do from this angle? There's just nothing to do here. Yeah, and now you're forced off of it, right? If you went down main and took that jump pad path, you would have been set up for success. This is just kind of brutal. Oops. Okay, and now you need to be staging, okay? Where's the next fight going to be? Where's the next fight going to be? Think about it. The next fight, okay, so our tank is dead. It's going to be a while before they come back. I think the cart is going to make sizable progress, and it's probably going to be at this corner, okay? This is where I would guess that the fight is going to be. So now you need to think to yourself, where do you want to be when this fight starts? Okay, think about it. Think about it. Where do you want to be from this, when the fight starts here? Okay, when the fight starts here, I want to be in an angle that gives me the most options. What angle? It gives me the most options on Runasapi here. What angle? It's this one. You want to be here. Okay. If you can't be here, then you'll just be here. Okay. Because then you could just spam down main and look for some kind of rotation in the mid fight. This is where I want to be. Okay. Why do I not want to be on this far angle? Why do I not want to be here? Because the problem with standing here is that the enemy DPS, as they turn this corner, is already going to be looking at me. They're already going to be looking at me. And this is out of Cassidy's effective range. This is also like 30 meters. It's too far. Get trapped. Yeah, you also get trapped, right? If you're here and the Rhine pins like this, well, guess what? You're just dead. You're just dead, okay? The nice thing about standing in this room is there's a lot of corners for you to work with. Like there's like a box here, and then there's like pillars here you can work with. Like there's a lot of cover to work with in this room. Okay, so like if someone pushes you, you can rotate out and roll, and it's really hard to kill you. Okay, it's really nice. And also this sets you up for a flank play on backline. It's really strong. So this is the whole concept of staging, right? Like your issue that you're having right now is we're lacking in the staging and pathing department. Right? Pathing is a component of staging. It's like largely the same thing. Right? And to get good staging, you have to have good information. And that's why I'm saying you need to think about where the next fight's going to be. Like also this is just also bad pathing, right? You're taking an open rotation against a Sojourn who's going to just kill you as you cross from this car. You needed to not walk out in the wide this way and just back up through this hallway and rotate out this way. So it's just bad pathing. This is also bad pathing. And notice how you almost died to the Sojourn. You don't, I mean, you get healing, right? But you demand healing because you didn't properly think about where the next fight's going to be. Okay. Notice how I was almost perfect where the fight's happening. By the way, I was close enough. Actually, I'm dead. I'm almost dead perfect. And why was I able to figure that out? Just because I have so many reps thinking about this. Where's the next fight going to be? Boom. And this actually worked out pretty well. Right? If you did what I'd said, which was staying in the room, you would have done what this Ash did and just killed people in backline. Like you would have flanked like basically like this, and you could have maybe killed this Cass, and it would have been winning as well. Yeah, you just had a different line. Cool, nice job. Your mechanics are fine, by the way. You don't need to worry about your mechanics. Like you have very climbing mechanics. Okay, set up right side. Go. Don't just commit. Just commit. Just go. Just go. Like I don't want to see any of this. Just go up there. Just go up there.
Let's get going.
And now we leave. And now you miss your timing. Like if you wanted to be up there, you needed to be there now. Like you need to be here now. It's too late. Now you can't make that play. It's gone. It's erased. Because now if you want to go back, it just takes too long. The fight's already going to be happening. You need to be here when the fight starts. Why? Because if you're here, if your idea is to play here, your idea is to either pop out and two-tap whoever's spamming out the window, or to zone them from being here in the first place. It's one of those ideas. Okay. Now we can't do either of them. Okay, because we hesitated. And now what are we doing? We're committing the ultimate sin of the cast player, which is stand-in main, which is my least, it's my least favorite thing of all time. Because the problem with standing in main is, can you two-tap people from main? Yes, but you can two-tap people from anywhere. You can two-tap people from anywhere. Just mechanics got people on the angle. It's way stronger. It's way stronger. So yeah, I don't like that you don't pick an angle here. And now if you're, yeah, you're just late. You're just late. You needed to be there already. And which that fight's already lost. Brutal. You're so close too, which sucks. You have the right idea. Like I can tell you're thinking about it correctly, but we're just not getting there early enough. I don't. The fight's already lost. So it's just not a point at Deadeye. Unless you're using this with the idea that it's gonna help you live, then it's fine. But if you're just using it because you think you can maybe kill somebody, then you're wrong. So that's up to you to decide. I think it's okay to pop it if you think it'll help you live. Yeah, we're just dead. And for the record, I would rather you die in a 1v1 here, by the way. I'd rather you die in this 1v1 than in the death that you just had. Okay? For just for clarification. What? This is the moment where we wish we had Fan the Hammer. It's brutal, but the silver ball is correct here. Okay, go on the angle. This is good. Back to M2. You're gonna KMS. Yeah, don't do that. You're chilling. Just, you got it, bro. Believe in yourself. This is really good. And this is what I'm saying, Kwame. Like, I think your mid-fight rotations are generally strong. Like, this was really good from you. But it's your staging that's bad. Really good. Love this. Love this. Love this. Super winning. Even if you die here, it's still super winning. Nice. You win this fight because of the play. Nice job. That's the stuff I love to see. It's really high agency, and we get to be the hero, and that's what we want. Okay, here. Think about where's your team? Where's the fight happening? Where do I want to path? I'm not gonna lie. I notice I walk into things a lot. Don't worry. I don't want you to work on that. Don't work on that. I don't care about you working on that. I promise you, if you worked on your staging, you would just win more games. Just out of sheer outvaluing people. Don't worry about walking into baloney. I don't care. It happens. We'll cross that bridge later. Good kill. This is good pathing. Nice job. Push the cart. Okay, set up an angle. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be in main? Okay, that's fine, because you're the guy on cart, so whatever. This is fine. Okay, get off cart. Okay, set up with the angle. Where do you want to be? You want to be top right? All right, sick. Just make the rotation perfect. Look how much conviction we had on this rotation. And then look at this. Oh my God. Dude. Kwame, you could have done this 5 times by now. If you just had the same level of commitment you had to this rotation every other time, you would have just won the game. It's actually crazy. Nice job. Nice job. Just do this more. This is so good.
Quit making yourself an easy target.
Love this from you. You are doubled up with the Ashe? Perfect. Perfect. You notice you're doubled up with the Ashe, so you come main to shoot Ryan. Actually perfect. Great job. This is correct. This is correct. Then Ashe gets diff, so you come to finish the job. Unfortunately, lamp is up. Holy sh... Aim assist is really strong. And then you just get mechanics check. That's fine. This whole death was fine. You troll here? No, I don't think you do. I mean, could you have killed the BAP? Yeah, but who cares? Just kill him next time, lol. Yeah, you needed a break lamp. You miss a shot on lamp, but it actually costs you. Yeah, it cost you everything, unfortunately. Oh, well. You should have capped him. Oh, well. Stuff like that, I don't care about stuff like that. As long as you're making the correct play, it's fine. That play was great. That play was really, really strong. I actually love that. This is good pathing. This is good pathing. We need to do this every time, though. Every single time we need to do this. You clearly were looking at where your team... Like, I can tell you're looking at the Sigma. And now you rotate left side because there's no one here and it sets you up for a good flank. Like, this needs to happen every time. Oh my God. That's just crazy. Great pathing with no hesitation gets rewarded. Yes. Yes. Good job. We love this from you. Okay, and then you just kind of get gapped. That's unfortunate. Here, I'm not going to worry about this. You make a mistake, but honestly, whatever. Okay. Huge. Huge kill. Oh, shit. Wait, huge rally. Actually, ginormous rally. Oh my God, wait, your burger's to go. Rip snacks banana. This rotation was really good from you. Your mid fights are strong. Like, I love your mid fights. Okay, go left. Nice. This is really good.
Move up close if you want to win.
This ends now.
Okay, this is a rare situation where this angle is good because of where the card is positioned. Okay, because the card is here and it's an overtime fight, we need to go left because we need to try to set up a play. He doesn't have enough time to set up a right side rotation. Otherwise, I would prefer him be here. He doesn't have time, so he has to come this way. I normally don't like this angle. Lovely, lovely. Nice job. Unfortunate. Okay, Kwame, we know what your issue is. I should have stayed left here. I think it's fine. I wouldn't worry about this death. I wouldn't worry about it. Your pathing issue is just so bad. You lose like 3 fights because of it. You're underranked. I think you're underranked right now. Say the line, bro. What line? Which one? I don't care. Pick one. This is. I mean, this isn't. I mean, I don't. I mean, I don't care. He can stay left. He can go right. It doesn't really matter. I'll love this from you. Yeah. I think you're underranked. I think you're underranked here. I think it's just because your pathing is bad. You lost so much value this game because you weren't committed to your idea and you just don't think about your rotate. Like, you're not thinking about where you want to go consistently. You're only doing it like half the time. Okay, I need you to do it all the time. It has to happen all the time. Cassidy's too slow of a hero to fuck it up. You just can't. You can't. Okay, but the verdict on this is losing. Unfortunately, it's losing. Your mechanics are great. Your mid fights are great, but you just had terrible pathing on like 4 fights. You didn't stage at all, and you just lost. But yeah, losing. You're close to neutral though. You're close. You're very close. Very, very close. And this was a code that had very clear homework, which is great. I love codes like this. Very, very informative for everyone. Let me also appreciate it very much. Yeah, of course. Of course. Glad I could help. Okay. Who's next? Who else has a code? That's here. Tail, did you review your match against wanted? Not yet. We are going to do it, but we haven't done it yet. Does anyone else here have a code they want me to check out? We have Montana codes and we have Montana codes. So that's literally everything else. And we have another Kwame code. We can use other Kwame code while we're here. Win in Rome, you know? Do some investigation. We can do, after this Kwame code, we can do the tail versus wanted analysis. Kwame, you also need to fix your stick drift. Stick drift has to be brutal. I can't imagine the feeling of stick drift playing Overwatch. It actually must be insane. Okay. Rialto. Rialto, God rotation. Kwame has learned. Oh my God. Yes. 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 You still on old gen, I see. We actually love this. No more poking in main. This is brilliant. This is actually so good. Okay. If just for clarification for people that are watching, if you go main and you poke, you're trolling. You need to just go left. You need to just go left. It's so good. Kwame's notes on this, by the way, were I felt like I was positioned well for most of this game, except first point defense. Okay, we'll investigate. And then he said, my soldier was getting rage baited the whole game. Feel as though this game should have been easier. All right, we'll investigate. Yeah, let's check. We're top 10, I don't care, bro. Kwame. Go left. Bang. Shoot that guy. Huge. Okay, you have 2 options. You can commit to the rotation left side, or you can stand here. It's up to you. I really don't care. I think going left is good, but you have to just use your sound cues to know where the enemy team is. Like here, you would have to use your sound cues to know the soldiers above you, and just make sure you don't get one clipped, you know, or just die. Okay, so just be careful. Shoot the Ana. Now you go left. Okay, so here, yeah, you seem to commit to his left. If you're gonna walk this far out, you might as well just go left in the same rotation. He gets touched. Don't worry. All right, we'll investigate. Boom. Huge play. Fantastic work. Good job. This soldier, by the way, is trolling. This play sucks balls. Why is this guy here? Why? Okay, by the way, guys, let's use our critical thinking. Why does this play suck balls? Why does this soldier play suck balls? Yeah, I used to play that angle. It sucks. Why does it suck? What is the problem with this angle? Because like on paper, it's kind of sick. Like you have this flank, you have a high ground, no cover. Okay, that's a good answer. But I would rebut that by saying you have high ground, right? You could just back up and then now they can't see you. Because it's not tail approved? Okay, but why is it not tail approved? What's the issue? What's the issue? And this comes up all the time for Cassidy. What's the issue with angles like this? The issue is that you can't rotate out of this angle. Okay? Long rotation. Exactly. Exactly. Long rotation is the biggest issue. It is too close as well. That is also true. The rotation fucking sucks from this angle. If you watch pros, they only play this angle if they're on Sojourn, okay? Or Genji, or fucking something that can live, like a Mei, right? Heroes that can live here. Or if they're doing a Gambit, right? They're just gambling on Cassidy or something, right? But that's not the case here. I would never recommend you do that. Okay, the rotation is too bad. The rotation sucks. So this dude, Yoshi 2, doesn't understand that fundamental of Overwatch. You want to play angles that you can rotate out of, or else you're just going to troll your entire game. Okay, cool. So we kill the soldier because we're the GOAT and we actually understand Overwatch. Fantastic. What's the play now? What's the play now, guys? We just killed soldier. We know our tanks are fighting in main. How do we deadlift? How do we be the hero? What's the play? What's the play? Go top? Wrong. It's not go top. It's not. It is flank. The answer is flank, but it's not go top. Why? Why does go top suck? Because we have no options. Once we're here, we have no options. We have no options. There's nothing to do from here. Okay, also, we can get outranged very easily from this location, and it's also hard to get healed from here. Okay, go left. We're going to go coast side. We're going to grab the mega, if we need it, and just shit on everybody from the mega angle. And then you can also rotate left, and you just win the game. If you end up here right now, you just win. Yeah, then up the stairs, perfect. You literally just win. It's over. The whole game is over. Okay, so let's see what Kwame does. Excellent work. Kwame clearly understands the macro of Rialto. This is unbelievably strong. It's actually so unbelievably strong. Look, boom. Look at this play. You made his entire backline die and the Sojourn died. You might need a Rialto review. Okay, yeah, we can check out Rialto. Rialto is it's a pretty solved map. Like the way you play first is solved. I've solved it. There's like not a more optimal way than this. This is just so strong. And then this is perfect. We stay up top, and then we have a little bit unfortunate timing on the soldier, but the play is there. That guy dies. It's just over. Oh wait, what? We're dead? What? Wait, no, wait, hold on. Oh wait, I think they bugged out. Yeah, the colors were just bugged out there. That was weird. Yep, I've sent like 20 Rialto codes. I know first point attack like the back of my hand. Yeah, it's really strong. It's really, really, really strong. Perfect. Nice job. Yeah. This is what like, okay, in the spectrum of like losing to neutral to winning, losing, neutral, winning, Kwame is literally right here, by the way. He's right here. He is probably like the most winning you can possibly get without having a bot. Like this is perfect gameplay. This is great. This is how you play Rialto. Okay, we just get in-gapped here. Okay, here, once the Sojourn has rail, you just need to roll away. So just watch the Sojourn. Boom. See the bright light? Just roll away. Don't die. Just got into a champ game on post it. Okay, cool. We can look at it. We'll look at it after the wanted stuff. Okay. You needed to roll there. That's a little bit of bad awareness. Oh, I'm gonna get a drink. Let me grab a Coke real quick. My throat is so dry. It's so dry. Okay, thank God I live in a studio apartment, so I can literally just get up and grab it real quick. Okay. Oops, my fault. No, I don't want to watch this guy. I want to watch Kwame. Okay. Shoot them on the bridge. We capped the point. Fantastic. The fruits of our labor. I think your flash was a little bit late here, by the way. Flashing him in the air is correct, by the way. Don't listen to the propaganda that tell you to wait till he lands. That's propaganda. Just throw the flash and stop, because you have to stop the landing damage. If you get hit by the landing damage, you are going to die. So this is perfect. Okay. What's up, Talon Chats? Lorian, good to see you, man. Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope you've been on the climb. Cassidy's been treating you well. All is well for us today. We're just checking out some codes. I went even on the day. I played against Wanted. It was like playing against my hero. It was great. We're going to review that code in just a bit as well. This is perfect, by the way. Nice job. Love you coming top. Look at this. Because you come top, by the way, guess who can't play the game? Enemy Sojourn. This guy literally can't play the game. One is back. I'm out of loop. Yeah, he's back on the... I don't know how much Overwatch... I mean, he's pretty far in the top 500, so he must have, like, a lot of games. He must have a lot of games. Like 80 or so games this season, at least. 60 to 80. Here, match intentions. You gotta go. I know you're low HP, but you gotta go. Whatever. Trade out. Whatever. And then we get rest. Fantastic. Yo, Tail, how did you feel when you noticed you went against a streamer? It was definitely cool. It was really cool because I never thought I would get to this point. And I'll fly around as I talk, so there's like some stimulation here. I never thought I'd get to this point of Cassidy. So like just some lore of me. I used to be hard stuck in Diamond for actually forever. Like all of Overwatch 1, I was hard stuck in Diamond as a DPS player for literally fucking like 20 seasons or whatever. And then I quit the game, and then I came back at Overwatch, fly myself, and play the game and try to hit GM again. Because I was GM at one point as a Reinhardt one trick, but I wanted to play DPS. So then I really applied myself. I tried everything I knew to get better. Like I studied, I did aim training, whatever. And then I got to the point where I am now. I never thought I would get this far. I really never thought. And it feels kind of strange. It does feel kind of strange. Because sometimes I get imposter syndrome and I feel like, damn, I actually fucking suck balls. But it's just in my head. It's like anxiety. You have to break out of that. The higher you go, the more you have to believe that you're good at the game and that you actually deserve your rank. It's kind of a hard thing to talk about. It's like a very because it sounds kind of entitled, but you have to trust the matchmaker, because why would you want to live in a world where the matchmaker is lying anyway? You need to be delusional I mean, it's not even delusional, but even if you're the most critical person, you have to be delusional and believe in yourself. But yeah, it was surreal. It was really cool. I think it's really just kind of put stuff into perspective and given me a newfound respect for myself above all else. But yeah, thanks for asking. It was a really cool experience. But yeah. Okay, this is really good macro from you. I love you standing up top. And then honestly here, you have two options. So whenever you're in a situation like this, where you kill the enemy team early and they're coming back from spawn, if you have time, the best play you can possibly make here is to stand here and rat. Okay? Or stand here and rat. This is the best play you could possibly make. Okay? If you don't have time for that, your best play is to either stand here and wait for the fight to start, or be in main, or like set up on this pillar. There's a lot of right options here. Depending on what player you watch, they do different things. Kwame can also do this play because he has Deadeye. So this is actually quite strong. Okay. So this play is fine. As long as you use Deadeye, right? If you don't use Deadeye this fight, then we're trolling. Because you're just a little bit too far away, right? I'd prefer you to, if there's an angle where you can take a higher risk for a higher reward, I would generally prefer you take that angle. Because it's a higher playmaking angle. It's the angle where we bet on ourselves. And what do we want to be, guys? We want to be the hero. Okay. Love this. Love this. And we're tail tucking. Perfect. Oh my God. Round of applause. Round of applause for Kwame. Perfect. This is actually just brilliant. This is how you use Deadeye. This is the literal textbook example of how to use Deadeye. Great job. Boom. Okay. I'm surprised you lose this game because you're playing really well. Okay. Go left. Our Sigma is dead. Okay, that's not your fault. Are you doing VOD reviews? Yeah, I do VOD reviews for Cassidy exclusively. So if you have Cassidy gameplay, you can drop a code and I'll check it out. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll have to see where you go wrong. It must be your defense because your attack has been almost perfect. Like, it's really strong. Okay, go left. Okay, this is good pathing from you. You had good pathing here. Contested soldier. Okay, you need. Okay, this is fine actually. Yeah, I threw first point defense. Okay, we'll investigate why. Go, go. You need to commit. Commit. I also get stuck here. I don't know how you're stuck. Just go. Oh, like, you're talking about on third in general. You need to go right now. You just heard you needed to use his sound cue. That soldier rotated away and go. You need to go. You just need to fill the gap. He just left. So fill the space. Set up an angle. No hesitation. No hesitation. No hesitation. The value you get for shooting a nano boosted Roadhog does not equal the value you get from hard flanking the backline. You need to go. Yeah. This hesitation is really bad. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I promise you it's extremely losing. You have to just go. Yeah. You could have forced him to do that earlier. Otherwise, great play. Otherwise, great play. Okay. This is good. And we're just dead. Could we have taken less damage somehow here? You go wide and roll away. Get contested by the Moira. Roll us back off cooldown. So we feel comfortable going wide again. Okay. I mean, ideally, you just hard leave here. Ideally, you just headshot more. Yeah, mechanics, whatever. It's whatever. Ideally, you just hard leave. You're too low HP to stay on the angle. It's really hard to see. Like, I'm honestly not worried about this. This is like, if you're GM plus, then sure, we'll talk about this, but we're not there. We're not there. The play you just made is so strong that it should be winning. You just need to do it earlier with no hesitation. Okay. Go left. Keep going. Keep going left. Keep going left. Yeah, nice. Okay. Get the hog out. That's fine. I would prefer you just hard wrap here, but it's fine. Okay, nice. I don't like the deadeye. You're gonna die. You're almost definitely dead here. This deadeye's never gonna work. Like, if you're gonna deadeye here, you have to hit a headshot then deadeye. Like, you need to shoot first then deadeye. So this is bad deadeye. Really bad. Good play. Like, I love the angle. Like, I love the position from you, but we just can't deadeye here. It's not good. I think you saw that in the moment as well after you got NT'd. Fight's lost. Yeah, fight's lost. Whatever. Not your fault. Okay. You need to go left again. Just go left. I mean, this is fine. This is okay. It's the same thing. I guess it's the same thing. It doesn't really matter which angle you pick. Go back. Your team is just random dying. Like, someone is always just random dead. Like, how is this break dead? Like, what actually happens? Did she get hooked? We're shielding main, doing nothing. Yeah, we're hooked. Okay. I don't even know how that happens, but whatever. Okay. Here, the fight's lost. You shouldn't even be re-swinging this Sojourn. Like, once... I guess you're... Never mind, it's fine. You didn't even... She died as you're doing this, so it's fine. Now you hard leave. You need to hard leave here. You can't stay here. You can't stay. You have to go. Like, you shouldn't... Your idea... Let your soldier troll. Let your mercy troll. Just leave. Just leave. There's no way you're winning this fight when your tank is dead. Like, this hog would have to commit some egregious crimes for you to win this fight. Like, you'd have to actually just disconnect.
Move the payload.
Yeah, so this death was also bad. You can't die there. Okay. Shoot the soldier. Go left again. Really good kill. And then go back. Nice. Fill the gap. Shoot the Ana. Force a response. And then we just get mechanic stiffed. Whatever. That's fine. Did you... let's look at cooldowns here. Yeah, you just get mechanic stiffed. It happens. We all get mechanic stiffed. Angle was good. Should we have left maybe? So let's wait. Hold on. Let me check. So, okay. So the alternative is after you kill that guy, you just leave. Nah, this play's stronger. That was your best play. That play was fine. Okay. Nice kill. Deadeye here is okay. You don't tail tech properly here, by the way. So here when you pop Deadeye, which is right here, you need to unswing completely. Like you're not unswinging at all here. So this is just a bad technique. Bad Deadeye technique. I love the Deadeye idea, but it's a bad technique. Largely on third, was there things we could have done better? Yeah, but I'm gonna chalk it up to your team's fault. Your team fucked it up. I don't know. You would have had to severely overperform to win that, unfortunately. And sometimes these are just the cards you dealt. Sometimes you just dealt shitty ass teammates and you have to do everything. Like you are doing so much right now. You're actually doing so much. Like this Jack guy is also doing. Actually, your other DPS is good. This is like your like people need to stop random dying in man. There's so many people random dying in man. It's crazy. Okay, I actually didn't think about this. I don't know if roll teching is even possible on controller. I'm gonna be dead ass. Do you guys like have you hit a roll tech ever, Kwame? I don't mean this in a mean way. I mean this dead ass. Like I literally have no idea if it's possible. I have made it up here once. Okay, maybe it's just straight up not doable on control. I didn't even think about this. In like 50 tries. What button is jump? Is jump A? And then what button is roll? Right trigger? No, like right button or something. Actually, I need to plug on my controller and try it myself. Tail is not inclusive. No, I'm very inclusive. It's just I'm just trying to figure out left bump. Okay, it is left bumper. So that's kind of a brutal timing. I'd have to think about how to accommodate for my console friends. Okay, here this is optimal positioning, by the way. If you're playing Cassidy and you're shooting people from here, you're going to die many times, extremely many times. It's really bad. Oh shit, we get mega gapped here. What the fuck just happened to us? I'm gonna be dead ass. Okay, the only issue here is you have to move. This is kind of brutal. This is kind of brutal. Because here's the problem. I think your idea is to roll backwards because you'll fall off the high ground, which is actually not even a bad idea. Was your idea to roll off the high ground? Like, was that your idea? Because I think it's actually fine. But the problem is... Probably? Okay. I think if we want to think objectively here, you should be rolling laterally because you have a higher chance of dodging if you roll laterally. So technically you should be rolling to the right here. Like if we want to be 100% objectively correct. But I understand the idea of why you wanted to roll backwards, but I think you just needed to roll to the right. Getting surprised here is fine. You have the optimal position. I promise you the position you were doing in poking there is fine. It's just this guy gets rail and your movement's bad and you die. Like look at it from his POV. Yeah, you just like your character just basically doesn't move. Like unfortunately, you just needed to go left side more. Like just roll. Like we needed to roll left there. or I guess to your right technically, and his left. Yeah. Brutal. Unfortunately, a small mistake cost you first point here. Wait, do you get res? No, she tries to res you and she dies. And then it all falls apart? Okay, we'll investigate. That's crazy. It's actually insane that one mistake costs you everything. But this is why I beat you guys up for hesitating for 0.2 seconds. Because small stuff costs you games. It really does. And I'm not joking when I talk about it. Like, it really does cost you games. Okay, here we need to try to set up right side. We need to be brave and go. You need to cross the bridge. You can't stand here. So this is bad. Okay, so this is definitely bad. Here, you need to think to yourself, how are we gonna win? You have two options. Wait for your tank and then cross the bridge, or just be brave and raw dog it. Okay? What am I doing? I'm raw dogging this and pray I don't die. Basically, it's a little bit more nuanced than that, but I'm trying to cross the bridge. I'm not standing here. Why am I not standing here? Because I'm getting outranged by everyone and their dog. Okay? Soldier's gonna outrange me. Soldier and Sojourn both outrange me here. So you have to just commit to the idea. Right? This is your biggest problem, Kwame. We're not committing to ideas. Commit. Just do it. Just fuck it. If we die in the rotation, we're unlucky. I don't have your raw dog potential. You literally do. I promise you do. Just run it down. I promise. When we look at my gameplay later, we'll talk about it more, but like you just need to go. Because not making a decision is a decision, right? And then guess what? We get punished for it immediately. Right? You needed to just go. I'd rather you die on the bridge than die there. So that was bad. And that fight was actually pretty winnable, I'll be honest. I think you could have won that. Because your Roadhog just lives forever on cart, and then I think you just win. Okay. Okay, the thing to notice here is that both DPS are on the low ground, so you should go left. You should go left anyway. You should like go stairs anyway. So if you go left, it's gonna be more free. The only thing you have to do with is hog. Okay, and then we just walk into a free kill. Perfect. Good positioning, gets lucky. Great job. Hard flank. Wait, this is a huge play. Good job. And see what I'm saying? Your mid fights are great. Like, I love your mid fights. They look fantastic. This was a great play. Lovely. Go back up top. Perfect. Okay. Here, Kwame. Option for you to consider. Thing to consider. Rat play. What's the rat play? You're going to stand here. Wait till you hear Roadhog hook. Use Deadeye. Tail tuck. Bait out sleep. And then kill 3. Okay? Let me open up your mind as an option. Okay, you don't have to do this, but add it to your arsenal. It's really good. It's really, really, really good. And no one expects it ever. Oh, this is also good. This is also really good. Good job. I like that Deadeye from you. Why do I like plays like this, guys? Why do I like plays like this? Because we get to be the hero. That's going in the Duffy? Yeah, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Add it to your playbook. Be strong. Oh, shit. We actually die here. How do we die? What happened? Okay, so here. You don't hear the soldier. You're watching your Mercy res. We get beamed. Oh, you just walk into the helix. You walk back into it when you're low HP. Are you trying to get the Mercy out, maybe? I think you might be trying to get her out. I actually can't tell. I can't tell what you're doing. You just can't re-peek here. That's it. Do something? Nah, there's not really anything to do here. He's waiting. He already killed somebody. Like, Malkush throws this guy throws the entire operation. Like, what is this guy doing? Malkush, we're already up 1. Oh my god. I forgot they don't need to see if they have beam attached. Oh. It's whatever. Honestly, this death, whatever. I'm apathetic on this death. I don't really care that much. Half HP swing, it's whatever. I get why he did that to try to save the Mercy. It's just he just kind of gets outplayed by the Helix. The Helix is just good. I'm not too worried about that death. Good. This is good. Okay, so I think you just have a Runasapi problem because like this is really good. Like this pathing is great. So maybe it's just Runasapi. I don't know. But the problem is, and the reason why I addressed it is because you should have a good fundamental understanding to figure it out on every map. That's why whenever I coach you guys, I can just figure out the answer. Like I just know what the answer is because I've drilled my fundamentals so much that I just know at this point that you should develop your skills to be the same. You want to train your intuition, right? We don't want to just memorize plays because Tail said they're good. You want to be able to figure it out, okay? So yeah. Good. This is really good from you. I've been thoroughly impressed this whole VOD of you. Like this is fantastic. It's just a few small mistakes are costing you like heavily, unfortunately. Okay. Okay, this is fine. So the soldier dropped. You need to get mega aggressive. Get mega aggressive. Boom. Is intuition just a flavorful way of saying experience? No, it's not. It's not. The reason it's different is because intuition is like a way of understanding. Experience is having done it. It's two different things. Because you can have all the experience in the world and still not understand why things work the way they do, right? Or at least the idea of why things work they do, right? And this is why memorization doesn't really work. Because, okay, if you memorize everything on Rialto, a new map comes out, you're going to just lose on that new map. Because you don't have a memory. Tail hasn't figured out the playbook yet, right? So you won't know what the playbook is. Which is why I try to teach you guys to have good understanding and good intuition because you can solve the game dynamically, right? Overwatch is also, because there's new heroes that come out all the time, there's new tools in the toolbox. There's new enemies to fight. There's new compositions to have to deal with. And you need to have the intuition to be able to think, okay, how do I figure out how to navigate the Sigma matchup versus the Diva matchup? Okay. Oh, the Diva swapped to Malga. What do I need to change? Right? The intuition is different. You have to be able to figure it out on the fly. If I just tell you how the Sigma matchup works and tell you how the Roadhog matchup works, you're going to have to memorize 10 billion things and it's just not going to work out long term. There's like 10 billion hero combinations across Overwatch. You have to have the skill to be able to figure it out on your own. Oh, I see. It's like understanding why high ground is so OP and other basic stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. You have to have the idea and applying it to your game. Exactly. That's how the best players get better. Exactly. That's how the best players get better. So yes. Good question, by the way. Thank you for asking that. Okay. So here we misplay. This is a misplay for sure, by the way. So here, good kill on the Ana. You have to understand that the only guy contested you, which was the soldier, just dropped off the high ground. And then you just go kill backline. Just go kill backline. You would also, by doing this, match intentions, right? Which is a really big part of teamwork. It's like the only part of teamwork that exists in the game as a DPS player. Match your tank's intention. Boom. No one's going to contest you. The only thing Vrishkov is nothing, actually. Basically nothing. I'm getting a phone call. I will answer that later. Okay. Yeah, you got to go. This isn't, we just don't do anything here. This is fine. I mean, you get a kill on the Sojourn, but you missed this play. And now you have bad time. Oh, you get a kill on the Moira, sorry. But yeah, you missed timing here. Unfortunate. Otherwise strong. And dropping is correct here as well. Good job. And then we kill it. Wait, what? We use Deadeye on this guy? We shouldn't have Deadeyed here. I think him getting and whatever. I'll give it to you. I personally wouldn't have Deadeyed here because the fight's already won. There's not really a point to using Deadeye. Asserting dominance, yeah, it's cold. It's low. I mean, you gained aura from that, so if that's what you're going for, then sure. Okay. Okay, this is fine. We're just up top, zoning out the soldier once again. Okay, episode 10 of zoning out enemy soldier from the high ground. What? Okay. Brutal. Okay, this is brutal. Okay, let me open up your mind, by the way, Kwame. Whenever you win a fight, like here, after the fight is won, I want you to hit tab, and I want you to see what ultimates you guys have. Okay? if your team has 0 ultimates, you've unlocked a new path to walk, okay? It's a new path, a very brave path, and it's called ratting, okay? So here's the play. This map has a really strong, honestly kind of broken rat angle, which is walk into the old defender spawn, crouch walk, crouch walk, crouch walk, crouch walk, stand here. You're going to stand here because if you get closer, you can get seen through the window. You're going to stand here. And then once you hear them in main, boom, 2-tap the Ana, win the entire operation, okay? New play unlocked. New play unlocked. I think this is where you chuck the whole game. I'm be honest, reading this Roadhog thing is actually crazy. I would have died to the Roadhog too. Because I don't even hear him. This is elite ball. Yeah, it is elite ball knowledge. You need it. The only, unfortunately, I think the only way you win this fight here is because you actually don't even play incorrectly. Like this is just, you just roll bad. Like if this is if we're gambling right now, okay. Like let's act like we walked to the casino. Right now, we're taking a 60-40 bet, which is actually fantastic. We made a 60-40 play, and unfortunately, you getting Roadhog hooked here is, or I guess this Roadhog, you getting Roadhog hooked here is the 40% you lost. Unfortunately, the house wins. I guess the house always wins, but yeah, the house wins in this situation. So we just died. So this was fine. I'm just saying, alternatively, you could have also ratted, and on that timeline, you would have actually performed way better because you would have avoided getting hooked. You might get one shot by Sojourn or something, but that's a whole different conversation. So, yeah. This player is fine. I honestly think this death is fine. I really don't even know how you could have prevented it. Because you zone this guy. Which is correct. This is definitely correct. Yeah, this is just brutal. It's just brutal. I really don't think there's a way to avoid that. You just get outplayed.
Not exactly what I expected.
Okay. Oh, you have to kill the Ana. The Ana is throwing the whole game. Nah, you needed to go. You needed to just go kill her. She has to die. She's throwing. What is this guy doing? What? This guy is throwing the entire operation right now. This is the type of like, okay, your Roadhog's actually going to kill her. Okay, let's hope your Roadhog doesn't lose the 1v1. Roadhog, please win the 1v1 against an enemy Ana in Diamond. Please win. Yes, this is actually good. Never mind. You didn't need to drop. I didn't read the Roadhog's body language correctly. Honestly, I don't actually think I knew about that door. Oh, okay. Now you know. You've been awoken. Okay, now we're up here. Shoot these guys. Whatever. Okay, that guy's just dead. There's literally nothing you can do about that. Timmy, professional rage baiter. Oh, he said gabbed. I didn't even see that. Yeah, he do be rage baiting. Oh, it's this fight you throw? Alright, let's investigate. Okay, so could we have staged better? Is there any staging opportunities? I think backing up to mini is probably optimal. Like here, we should be rotating to avoid doubling up right now. You should be playing the left door right now. Okay, I don't know why your Sojourn also rotated here, but that's kind of brutal. And now... Okay. I mean, Deadeye is okay. I mean, you're just gambling. You're gambling that you're not going to die, which is fine. I've seen Deadeye like that win many times. And then you get rezzed on the point, which is actually brutal. I think this whole sequence was okay. I don't really think you have a better play other than you needed to rotate to the door faster. Because you're zoned out by the soldier. Okay. And then you roll the touch point. The only thing you could say is like you shouldn't Deadeye here, but I think it's fine. Like I actually don't have a problem with it. Yeah, whatever. Like, I think this fight's fine. And then you get rezzed, you literally can't control that. I'm gonna be honest, Kwame. This game is like on the borderline of just straight up unwinnable. It's really close. Like it's really close. And I'm very generous about, I'm not generous at all, sorry, about giving out this verdict. Like this is actually a pretty brutal game. Let's see. Good, really good play from you here. I love that. Like, how are we dead? What is going on? I mean, when my Doom is 5 and 12. Sometimes you can still win those kind of games. Sometimes you can. We can't miss this hook, bro. And we don't have Kiri. Is Kiri banned? Was Kiri banned this game? Why are we not playing Kiri? Whatever. Your hog sucks balls. Here, okay, here you need to angle. Like, why are we not angling? Fight this guy. Boom. Okay, fill the gap, Kwame. Go right. Go right again. Go. Oh, your Sojourn's getting active. Okay, so that's why you don't. Okay, so if that's the case, you need to go wide. Your Sojourn's getting active right now. You need to be active. Oh, you're 50 HP. This sucks. This actually sucks so bad. This actually sucks. This is actually so bad. Then we just get gapped in main. This is bad movement, I think. Yeah, you're walking directly backwards here. This is bad movement. Look at this from this guy's POV. I mean, it's a little bit different because it's on console, but you need to roll there. Yeah, you haven't rolled when she had rail like at all this whole time in the matchup. But also you're moving like directly backwards. You need to be moving laterally. Move left and right. Server admin punishing Cowboy for playing the game. Yeah, this is a pretty brutal game, unfortunately. This is pretty brutal. Oh, dude. And this is like, there's not a way to know this. Like, I'm pretty sure there's not a way to tell that this is the case. But your best play here was actually to go with the Sojourn. Your best play here was to actually double up and double DPS flank here. But like, that's really hard to find. I don't fault you at all for missing this. This is brutal. This is a really brutal game. Yeah, you also just have to roll. Like, if you're going to swing this wide, you just have to roll. You have to. That's like the whole condition. Is you can swing wide, but you have to roll if you take damage. Like, you're half HP, you have to roll away. Oh, this is so brutal. Verdict on this code is winning. I thought this code was really good. Like, I thought you played very well on the map. I thought you had great macro. I loved your rotations. You had a lot of really good mid-fight ideas. Like, I think this is a winning code. I think this is a winning code. I think I'm gonna say this, Kwame, and I never say this, but I think this game was unwinnable. I think this was an unwinnable game. I really don't. You would have had to mega overperform this game to win. I think you had more than reasonable timing, great rotations. Did we mess up some macro? Yeah, but like, or some micro? Yeah, but I feel like it really didn't matter, like in the grand scheme of things. Like, and some of it's just unlucky. Like your first point debt was a good roll. Like you could have rolled laterally, yes, but I think rolling backwards there is also fine. Like, I think this game was unwinnable. And yeah, I don't think you can win this. Like, I don't think I could have won this game, I'm gonna be honest. If I had like game assist. This was just a brutal game. Just brutal. So the only thing I can say is, like, in the Sojourn matchup, if you see she has rail, you have to roll. You have to just not die to roll. Avoid tank and go next. Yeah. Not a lot to learn from this. I just don't think there was a way to win. I'm sorry. You would have had to do something that, like, you needed to, like, do this rat play. And this is, I guess, the only homework for you is you should rat more. Try ratting. Just experiment. You might throw a game or two, but try it. Just get a feel for how it works. Want a code from me? We had a new friend drop by, but I don't think he dropped the code. So, We can do. No, we're not ending. I got energy. I got time. I do have to run to the bathroom, but we can look at more codes. We definitely have time. I'm glad I got 2 new players. I'm happy. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm glad I could help you, Kwame. Of course, if you ever have any more questions or anything, just let me know. But yeah, this one was brutal. It was verdict winning for sure. Verdict, like, yeah, and genuinely unwinnable. I sent the champ code. Okay, cool. Ping me in the champ code. Whenever it's in there, or just ping me in the Discord or whatever. It's fine. Or put it in here. Either one. We are going to really quickly. I am going to put up my. I need to put up BRB. I need to use the bathroom, but I'm going to put up the. Why is this not working? Oh, it's just delayed. This is so annoying. Hey, Taylor, you think I should just grind Kovacs since my internet chalked right now? Instead of Kovacs, on Kovacs, practice,
Ready for battle.
what would I practice? I literally can't do Vaxta. Yeah, brutal. What would I do in name-wise? I would just do tracking. Yeah, I would just for tracking is by far the greatest skill to have in Overwatch. There's also it's tracking in crosshair placement is like the greatest things that you need. Flicking is just not a thing. It's really not a thing. But okay, this is my game against Wanted on Route 66. I need to run to the bathroom real quick. Okay, so I will be right back. So you guys will get to enjoy this code, and I do diff Wanted here, so I'll be right back.
Let's roll out.
Okay, I'm back. Guys, did I do great things in that code? For the 2 moments that you were able to watch it. We're gonna do this Timmy code and then we'll do the wanted thing. Extremely perfect. I'm glad it was very educational for everybody. Timmy code, this is a it's so annoying. It's not masters. We are in GM. I guess it's technically masters. It's like masters 1, so we'll just put it as masters. What is the code? GDV. Oh shit. GDVYDQ. Champ? No. You aren't champ. If you were champ, we would count it as champ. But you're not champ. We'll just count it as masters to GM. I also grabbed a granola bar because I'm hungry as hell. Okay. Wow, I shouldn't have got a granola bar. This was a mistake.
Limits. No, that I cannot mend. 5, 4.
You just getting shit on? Not gonna lie, that's just false. Are you a Casey's enjoyer, Mr. Tail? I actually don't even know what Casey's is. Like, isn't Casey's a gas station? I'm from Oklahoma, so I don't even know like if we have a Casey's thing. Okay. We go main. We go right because we hear an echo right side and we want to contest them. That's fine. They're in the more rural areas though. Oh, is it the gas? Is it really the gas station? I actually haven't been to one. There's a few from my hometown, but we have quick trip, so I just go to quick trip. Oh yeah. Okay, here you need to be brave. Be brave, bro. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, here I think you're just like, I think you're just too anxious. Like I need you to have confidence on this duel. Boom, headshot. You're also aiming too low, right? We need headshots here, and then you're also flicking. Like here, like, cause look, you're not even in aiming. Like there's no aiming happening here. Boom. Look. Flick. And then it looks like just a panic shot from you. This is good macro. Like you should be contesting them on the angle here, especially because you're Genji. Yeah, like I think contesting them is perfect. Like it's the best play you can make. Okay. This fight's just lost. You needed to like win a fight there. You needed to just kill somebody. The macro was perfect. Okay, we're dead in rotation. What? How did this even happen? Okay, you needed to roll across the gap. Roll across the gap. And you're starting to notice, Timmy, the higher you go, the more you're going to die to shit like this. Like, you have to roll across the gap here. Take no risk. Like, your pathing should be roll across and then go this way. Do we even have space? Like, where's our tank? Where's our tank? Oh, yeah. You shouldn't even actually be crossing at all right now. Because your tank isn't here. And the diva is this close. So even if you complete the rotation, Timmy, do you really think you're going to live against this diva? No, she going to blow your ass up. She is going to blow your shit up immediately. Okay? So like making this rotation doesn't even accomplish anything. It's just losing. So you needed to just stay here, wait for the one to get back, and then you can walk or make the rotation or whatever you want to do. Like your goal here should just stand here, poke out diva or poke out whoever you can see, and then live, and then follow the arrows I've drawn on the screen, I suppose. But yeah, this cross is bad. You shouldn't even be crossing here. Okay. Shoot, diva. Say, where's our team? Where's our team? Riss is in front of us. Alari's in front of us. Brick's in front of us. Tracer's on the angle. Do we need to take an angle? No. Okay, perfect. Go main. I would not wrap right here because our Tracer's already fighting. And how do we benefit from taking an angle on the right side? Okay, the fight's happening right now. There's just not a tangible benefit from wrapping. Like, look, everyone's fighting in main. We take this bit. Like, look how long we would have to rotate in the mid fight to be able to do something. So the answer is don't rotate here. You just stay main. Shoot the diva, now she's teammate, and then you can play this angle, but you really shouldn't be going further unless you're marking somebody. Okay, I guess it's actually fine because everyone's backing up, so it actually worked out. Never mind. I changed my mind. This is fine in this situation. Good kill. Really good kill. Really good kill. I think dropping here is fine. This is also good. Damn, that kind of just sucks. I couldn't tell if you were just spamming, but that actually looked fine. You just missed every single shot, which happens. I also miss every single shot sometimes. Okay, here, where do we want to be for this next fight? Where do we want to be? Do we want to be in main, or do we want to be somewhere else? I don't know. Okay, where's the Tracer going? Our Tracer is changing his Spotify playlist. The Schmungler is up to no good. Main? Yeah, I think main is fine here. I actually think main is probably better. The reason you don't want to be angling too far is because they have both Lucio and D.Va, which both counter you. Okay, both these hero counter cast. Okay, so standing main is fine because you're more likely to die if you take an angle here. So I think main is fine. Okay, we get poked out. Brutal, whatever. Okay, I wouldn't path this way though. I think this is bad pathing. I think we should be standing in main. You should have the awareness that your Tracer's on the right side of the map. Even my flex DPS is on the flank most of the game. Yeah, like we needed to be main here. You took the wrong rotation. This is wrong. X, big X. The correct rotation here would be to back up this way because now you have more, your team has more space control. Now you have both DPS on this angle, so you're weak in main now. So what's gonna end up happening is your Orisa's gonna get flanked, and it's actually probably going to die, if I guess. In my opinion, I think she probably dies here because of this. Because they get the flank, like your ideal position would be like all the way back here in main, so that when they do, you're too far away to dive, and you just poke them as they walk up. That would be the ideal position here. Like I'm saying, like you would end up in like here. You would be way the fuck back here. Where even if you do get dove, it's so expensive that they just lose anyway. I think this is a poor rotation. Okay, because you all rotate here, it forces your Orisa to also rotate here, which is fine. That actually is okay. You just change where main is, right? Like quote unquote main is. Main is now on this angle. So now notice this. Notice this. So you and the Tracer actually switch places. Your Tracer ends up here. Does she see that you rotate? No, she just comes to mark them. She just comes to mark them. So yeah. It is okay. I think it's okay. I would have preferred you do the main thing I was talking about though. Maybe you die. Maybe you actually die if you do what I said. So maybe I'm wrong. Because I think... Okay, so if you... And guys, keep in mind, I'm not literally an expert. Do I have probably the most experience out of everyone coaching Cass? Yes. But I'm also wrong sometimes. And I'm not afraid to admit that. So my idea is that you would have backed up now, like just about now, and set up for the next fight, which would be here. But the problem is they beat engage, and I didn't think about beat engage. So it's actually, it could be, I actually don't think you get dove here by the diva. W accountability, yeah. I'm trying to be the best coach I can, and sometimes that takes admitting wrong. I don't think you get, I think you're actually too far to get dove by diva here. So I think my play would have been fine. My play would have been fine. Because you poke her, and now she can't do this play, or she'd get punished for this at least. I actually don't know. Let's just act like your play is better for the sake of continuing the VOD. Let's just act like this is optimal. Bro, we can't dead eye here. This is lost. You can only dead eye if you like hit a headshot or something. Generally, if the echo dupes on top of you, it's lost. You already lost. You almost never win these unless she like gets like your whole team is shooting her. It's almost always lost, because the problem is this guy is just gonna flash you in the air, boom, and then you're just dead. I mean, he missed his flash because he sucks balls, but it's almost always just losing. Yeah, this is just brutal. So like when we make this rotation, you also can't fan here. I really don't know why we're fanning. This should never be a fan. We like, you should fanning, like, yeah, we should just never fan here. Fan is a really bad ability. Unless you thought you had silver bullet, this is bad. Fan, the problem with fan is, does it do a lot of burst damage? Yes, but it's extremely inconsistent. And we need consistency if we want to climb. Very rarely we use fan. Like, we use it to break shit, and like that's basically it. Be the hero. Oh, dude, the problem is, and this is okay. Also, for the record, guys, full dive is Cassidy's hardest matchup in the entire game. This is your hardest matchup. Okay, like you should see comps like this, and you should believe your chance to win the game is 45%. It's really difficult to win. I can't do much versus comp. Yeah, it's hard. Like the only so the only advantage you have is that you have an immobile backline, which means that generally you should prefer to play with them, right? But the problem is, if they are the reason dive is so bad for Cass is because it removes playmaking. You can't make plays as much. And what does that mean? Like, this means going on flanks and killing backline. Like that's generally what we want to see to climb. That you just don't have that anymore. It's just Lucio, and like you can't kill these people. It's brutal, right? So you're gonna get outvalued naturally by the enemy DPS because they can play make. These guys can play make, so they're going to do more than you. So you're just going to lose generally. So this is like a 45% win rate matchup. If you had a Kiri Lucio backline, by the way, like Kiri Lucio, then this actually is lower. This is like 40% now. So like the general idea of this situation playing into full dive is you can't flank. I was just about to recommend him flanking, but then I remembered that he's playing against dive. So he really can't flank. There's no tangible benefit. You're not going to be able to do anything on the flank, right? So your idea should be to play with your core to the best of your ability, right? Play in close proximity to the Orisa so they can peel for you. Play in close proximity to the Olari in the brig so they can help you peel, right? That's the idea. Okay. But this is the hardest matchup in the game. It is full dive. Tail, do you still scrim and are you still learning Tracer? I do still scrim. We haven't been scrimming because it was winter break and I play for my university. I've been playing less Tracer because I'm just not as good as Tracer, to be frank. And our team is stronger with me on my one trick. I'm good at Tracer. Like I'm a GM5 Tracer. I'm not good. Like I'm good relative to the rest of the player base, right? I can hit GM. I did a whole unranked to GM. I had actually GM3 on Tracer like 2 seasons ago. But I'm just not as good. I really, the way I win on Tracer is because I have extremely good macro. And I always say this, I have really strong macro. Like that's my biggest strength as a player. I swear she sucks now as well. Yeah, she just has less, she's harder to get kills with. She's less consistent. That's the problem with Tracer. Tracer is still a good hero. Tracer will pretty much always be a good hero. Just because she's hyper mobile, especially a solo queue hero. She will always be a good solo queue hero because angles are the way. Overwatch is one on the angle. Overwatch is just one on the angle. And guess who can take angles? Tracer. So she's always going to be good. Even like unless they make her do like 2 damage, she's just going to be strong across the board. Sorry, I was talking to chat. I didn't actually think about this fight at all. I apologize. We're gonna have to rewatch this whole footage. Okay, so Bokai Diva, like there's not a better play here, unfortunately. We get zoned out, we force a response. Don't kill the Kiri. Flashbang, can't do anything. We should just leave. I don't know why you're repeaking. The fight's lost. The fight's just lost. Your tank is dead. We need to leave. Especially against the dive matchup. We can't even risk doing this because we might get our head blown up by Sojourn. We just don't. We might get dealt by Diva. It's just brutal. You have to just leave. Like this is unacceptable. You need to leave. The Schmungler is actually doing God's work right now. Like, we also can't do this. We can't do this. Yeah. You almost got your Alari killed because look, I think she wanted to leave. Nah, I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she did that because she thought it was good or because she was following you. Because she might have just been applying another fundamental of Overwatch, which is match intentions, right? She might have just been matching your intentions. I don't know. But yeah, we shouldn't be repeating there. We need to live. I wouldn't come. This is actually bad from you. So your Diva goes left. You hear the enemy Diva go right side. You hear her boost. So you should understand that this is now an open angle. So you should be fighting here. You should be fighting on the left. If that means that you have to back up and come through this door, that's fine. You should be fighting here. Like you should not come to match this Diva. I don't think this is any good at all. Because what do we benefit? Like there's no playmaking here. We don't really benefit from it that much. Because she gets out anyway. She doesn't even die there. And we don't really get a lot of space. I don't think this play was good. You should have went left. Because there's a higher chance you kill an Echo, you kill a Kira, you kill a Sojourn, you get a fight that's favorable for you. So I think this play was bad. This play was really good. This play was good. Come left. You should have been here to begin with, for the record. But we need to hit that. That flash just needs to hit. I also think you give it up too early. Maybe? I don't know. You could say a lot mechanically there, like you should stop moving. But she's also so far away that you don't really do that much damage. You do like maybe 2/3 of your damage. You're not gonna be like a super big threat here. Yeah, like we just can't angle. This is why Diva is the ban. Like, what is he supposed to do? There's the actually no, it just shuts down everything. It's so brutal. It's so brutal. Diva is the biggest Callus counter in the entire game. What do you do here? What's the answer to the puzzle? What are the options? Okay, this is how I would solve this, okay? Because this is like a question I don't know the answer to. Here's how I think about stuff like this. Okay, what are the options? If we don't stand main, where else could we possibly be? Okay, we could be right side with the tracer. Okay, how would we have done that? How would we have even been right side with the tracer? We would make the rotation like, so here we needed to be there earlier, whatever. We would make the rotation here and we would go right side. Okay, so let's look at that parallel universe. Boom, we go right side, fight the Echo. The Echo actually would have died. I think you actually kill the Echo because you would hit a flashbang. For sure, you would have killed her. Okay, so that would have been sick. And then we come right side. But I think this is largely circumstantial. Like, I think you killing this Echo is not because the rotation is good, but it's more because she's kind of overextended and is punishable. I don't really think it's because the angle is really good. So you would have been there to kill the Echo. Cool. And then we would continue the rotation and poke out the Diva. Then what would happen is that the Diva would have to make a decision. Okay, she has 3 options. She can go hard on core and try to trade out this Alari or something like that. She can dive you guys, or she can back up. It would force one of these 3 responses. Okay, I don't really know what she would choose. If I had to guess, she would probably dive you as her biggest priority, then back up. Then I don't think she's ever going core. I actually don't even think that's a reasonable option because she'd have to go through the enemy Diva. I just don't think it makes any sense. So she's either going to give space or dive you. And if she dives you, now this allows the one to go on backline. But the problem is that if she's going on backline, she's going on a very mobile backline. So she's probably not going to kill anybody. So I think your Diva is going to get outvalued by the enemy Diva who can kill you on the angle. I know that was very like academic, but that's how I would think about this. That's how you would kind of like solve the problem here. So I actually, I think that you would kill the Echo. The optimal line here would be to come right side with the idea of taking an angle that's really far away from the enemy dive. Like this is so far away that you're not going to get dove here. It's too far. It would have to be an amp speed and then Diva dive, but you're going to die to that from basically anywhere. Like there's nothing you can do about that. So you would come here with this idea, kill the Echo, then realize, oh, I don't actually need to flank anymore. I can go back to main. So your best line, I know this is hard to find, but your best line would have been come right side to open up an angle that's far away from the enemy team that you can still poke from. And then after you kill the Echo, leave and go back main. It's an insane angle. Like that would have been an insane find. Actually insane find for that. Yeah, brutal. that was a hard one, but it's solvable. Like I wouldn't say this game is unwinnable. Champ, yeah, it's literally a champ level. You needed to make a champ level decision there. I'm not even joking. You had to make a champ level decision there. It's just hard. Yeah, it's just hard. Yeah, it's just hard. Like, and this is the thing about the cool part about Overwatch, guys, is like. That play, we just discovered a play. Yeah, like we just literally discovered something with that, which is cool. So how you should think about improvement in the game is like there exists some level of knowledge, like understanding of Overwatch in the world. It's this level. Okay. This is the understanding of Overwatch that exists in the entire world. This is pink level. And then this bottom level is each rank. Okay. So we should just assume that the higher rank you go, the greater understanding of the game you have, which is, there's some fallacies to this, but let's just assume this is true. Okay. As you get higher, what ends up happening is you incur a lot of knowledge, right? The more knowledge you have, the more it like linearly scales to your rank. And then you get to a point where it's less about the knowledge you have and more about the implementation of doing so. Okay. And then we start plateauing. We reach the asymptote, which is the total level of understanding. And then you get to things like champ, where in champ, people discover things. So then it becomes this. You break through like this. Bam. And then all of a sudden, the bar of understanding of the entire game gets higher. Bang. It's now a new level. And then the history repeats itself over and over, incrementally raising the level of understanding of Overwatch. Bang, 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 bang. And then there exists some like ultimate level of convergence where there's only so much you can possibly know about the game, but that's a whole different conversation. Anyway, we just raised the level a little bit. Beep. With that whole discussion. The whole new level of understanding of how to play Cassidy on this map against the dive matchup. Okay, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. Takes a lot of experience to know what is right and what is wrong. Tail theory. Well, this is just Overwatch theory in general. This is like how games get better, right? And this is why like content creators are very important in ecosystems like this, because if people didn't make how to rank up content, this curve would be so fucking painful to learn. It would be so hard to learn things. But because people share ideas and monkey see, monkey do, people learn very quickly. And now the next generation's curve looks like this. Right? And then the next generation's curve looks like this. And then the next generation's curve looks like this. And then everyone just understands the game way better. A perfect example of this is Valorant. Like when Valorant came out, Raze had 2 grenades. I don't know if you guys have ever played the game, but Raze had 2 grenades. That's insane. That's insane. And then as people understood the game, they realized, wait, this shit is actually turbo broken, and they took one away. Right? It's because Generation 1 didn't understand jack shit. Generation 2 understood more. Generation 3, every subsequent generation just got the game more. They just got it. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool theory stuff. But yeah. Anyway, difficult play to find. I think he's dead. Is fine. So if you're going for an off angle, go for a far one. Yeah. Against dive. But the problem is it's like diminishing return, because the farther away you are, the less damage you do, the less threat of a threat you are. It's really hard. Like, and this is why this matchup is so bad for Cass. It just shuts down playmaking. You can't do anything. Are you on paper good against all the dive heroes? Yes, you are. But that's in a vacuum. When it actually played into dive, it's really difficult. It's really, really difficult to win. You can play Cass, but it's difficult to win. It's difficult to be the reason you win, which is what you need to be to climb in solo queue. Okay, here, I think you need to commit to this. So you rotate to the angle, or yeah, you take an angle. I actually think you need to just wrap. I think you need to like set up some kind of play like this for the mid fight. I think you need to continue to wrap here, because I just don't really see what you can do from this far away, or from this angle. Like I really don't know how you can carry from here. I mean, maybe it's fine. Now, I think this is stronger. Like, I don't know what it is. This is my spider sense is tingling, but I really think you need to open up an angle. Because if you're over here, well, guess what? Now the D.Va has to make a decision to go for core, like counter dive the core, or go for you. When you're just so far away, you just can't really get dove. And then, honestly, if you do get dove, you're so far that this guy's going to be out of this fight for like 10 seconds. You're going to be out of the fight for a long-ass time. So then your front line can go back, like, do something. So I think you needed to go wide here. Yeah, we just don't do it. Like we just can't do enough. Like you're not trolling, but we're just not carrying. Like we need to find the carry angle. Okay. I'm not the GOAT. It's just hard. It's really hard. It's really, really, really hard. This is a good angle. I wouldn't drop. I would just stand here. You know, this is probably fine. You're matching your team's intention and the D.Va's about to get D-back. This is probably fine. Yeah, really good angle. Like, it's hard. It's really hard. Because also the problem as well is that like every fight you've had is a retake. Like you're always retaking, which makes it even harder. Like it's not a defense. Like now it's a defense, which makes this fight easier. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you win this point. You do lose it actually. So here you actually got punished because you dropped.
That is new.
Because you dropped, did we actually? I mean, you killed a Lucio. And then we leave. This is actually really good. Why? Okay, well, I don't know why you roll forward here. This roll is. I don't know how I didn't see this earlier. This roll is definitely bad. You need to just leave. Just get yours and get out. This is really, really bad. And you also need to stage here. So, yeah, here you don't think about staging quick enough. So because of that, you're stuck in man. You needed to set up because you do that bad role play. And I don't mean that in the kinky way. Because you do the bad role play, you don't set up for this angle. You need to be here. This is where you need to be. But we just don't. Yeah, you just don't. You set up for. You don't have time. And now it's too late. Now it's too late. So now you're on the back foot this fight. It's like the fight's not on your terms. Like you have to just kite. Which is, I mean, isn't terrible. Like we're living. Yeah, like your team was able to do something there.
I'm blazing through these mortals.
Here you should rat. I'm gonna be honest. This is a rat. This is a rat situation. I 1 billion% would be ratting. Like I wouldn't have poked. Yeah, I 1 billion% would rat here. Like I would just come here, crouch walk to here, stand here. No one fucking checks this shit ever. No one checks this. So you wait till they pass you, and then you 2-tap the echo. The echo is probably your easiest chance for a kill or sojourn. I don't think you're gonna kill Kiri because you're just gonna force Suzu. You could also, I mean, also the advantage of this is that you could force Suzu and just live. You just need to live, and then it's enough. But I think you need to rat here. And this is also like identifying that ratting here is the best play is also like a high GM decision. Understanding when ratting is good versus when it's bad is really difficult. It's a really difficult decision to make. Yeah, we need the rat here. Yeah, because we needed to kill something. Like because if you ratted, he'd be here right now. You would walk out now, and you actually probably kill the Curie, or force the Tracer or the Echo. Like force people to fight you, which could make the fight winning. It's really high risk, but it's the only really good play you have. Yeah, this is hard. This is hard. Okay, now we're on a retake. Okay, poke out the Diva. Or the Echo, I should say. Oh, okay. So he ends up behind you. Yeah, here you kind of walk too far forward, I think. Should we even be here? Should we be somewhere else? Poke the monkey. I guess walking out main is fine. I really don't see what the issue would be. It's unfortunate that that flash doesn't hit, but I think the flash in there is low-key fine. He just ends up behind you, but I don't really know how to avoid this. I don't know. This is tough. This is tough. Because you also could go left here, but I don't think there's like a way to know to go left. Like I don't know how you would have known that. Yeah, I don't really see how you could see, like with the information here, jumping. I don't think jumping. He shouldn't be jumping, but I don't think it changed anything, to be honest with you. Like if you want to be objectively correct, yes, he should stop jumping. Yes, this is true. He does jump a lot, especially when he flanks. Like when I was watching him earlier, he flanks and jumps a lot. Whenever you're jumping, your footsteps are louder, so you generally shouldn't jump when you flank. Yeah, also the best, you shouldn't have walked this way to avoid the monkey. You actually just had to tank his shit and live this way. Yeah, you needed to not be in main here. This is definitely the wrong rotation. You needed to be here, yeah. Yeah, I just don't think this was your fight to win. I don't really think you can win this fight. Like, you would have had to... It's just hard. It's hard. And this is not like... A verdict on this is, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. This is a tough game. Like, I just don't know. I don't have enough experience with this, like, matchup to know what the right answer is. I do think you could have added rat plays. Like, we needed to rat this fight, the fight before this, for sure. And then... I think a lot of the rotations were good. This one was just tough. Like, when I was watching... So I watched Timmy earlier and I did some live coaching. There were other games that were definitely winnable. This one was, like, borderline unwinnable. I think this game... This is also pretty close to being unwinnable, to be honest with you. This is pretty close. I really don't know. As this one is unwinnable as Cassidy. As Cassidy. You needed to go, like, I guess, Echo here. Like, match the Echo would be correct. Or, like, what would even be good here? Genji, I guess. No, I don't even think Genji's good here. I don't think Genji's good here at all. Sojourn, I think, is probably your best play. But I think Sojourn even sucks here. I don't know who's good. I just don't. Venture. Oh, Venture is definitely your best player. It's definitely Venture, but if you don't play Venture, then you're not going to win. So I don't know. Okay, cool code. Thank you for the code, Timmy. Sorry I couldn't be of the greatest use to you. You doing more codes? I do want to talk about this wanted matchup because I do want to talk about Route 66. So we'll do that. And then depending on how I feel, we can do more codes. Oh, wait, I think we have a Montana code. I need to do at least one of the Montana codes because I haven't really done one. So I'll do one of those. And then we'll do the wanted one. So Montana had a Busan, a Junkertown, and Oasis. Which one do you guys want? I don't think Montana's here. Do we want a Busan? What do we want to learn from? Busan, Junkertown, or Oasis? I feel like we've done Oasis a lot. I always coach that map. Busan, we haven't. I feel like we haven't done a Busan in a while. We'll do Busan. Okay, view career profile, replays, import Busan.
Ready for
All right, let's check it out. Mostack Snack. He said ADSF as his notes. Also, he's been relegated to Diamond. If you get relegated down a rank, just remember that it happens, okay? I have D-ranked from like GM2 to M5. It's brutal. It happens, okay? It's the ebb and flow of getting better at something. Sometimes you just slip down the slope, lose some elo, and it is what it is. Okay, Busan, generally great map for Cass. You should be voting for Busan if it comes up. Like if you get 3, in my opinion, it's the best Cass control point in the entire game. It's better than Nepal, it's better than Ilios, it's better than Antarctic Peninsula. It's not even in the comp rotation anymore, but it's better than everything. You should be picking this map. It's really good for Cass. All 3, even the big ass Sanctuary map is really good for Cass. Really? Yes. Yes. Does he play Sanctuary? Please be Sanctuary. Yes, he does. I will talk more about Sanctuary when we get there. I can't lie. Maybe I just don't know Overwatch. You probably just haven't thought, like, you haven't had your mind open to it. You haven't really just thought about it. The reason being is that there's a lot of playmaking on this map for Cassidy. Right? On this map, the reason Cass is good on this map is because this high ground is such a strong, it's a really, really important part of the map. It's the most important part of the map. Whoever has control of this high ground is winning the game. They are in the winning position, okay? And this other side of the map, although it is good and opens up options for the enemy team, it's not that strong. There's like a lot of stuff you can do to counterplay this. It's just this side of the map is so broken, and Cassidy's broken on this side of the map. He's so strong. Every duel here is winning for you. Like every single duel here is good for you. If you need to do a Deadeye play, you can Deadeye from this right side. It's extremely good. Like Cassidy's just good on this map. The only thing you need to know is that if you're playing on mecha base, do not stand on the point. If you're standing on the point, you're trolling. You always need to be up here. Like pretty much always. There's like 98% of your playtime on this map should be spent on the top. Okay. So if we're not on the top, we're throwing the game. Very rarely are you doing anything else. What's the best map of the 3 for Busan? Definitely, without a doubt, downtown. It's definitely downtown. I win downtown pretty much every single time. It's such a strong map. And then it's mecha base, and then it's... No, dude, maybe it's Sanctuary. I win like every time I play Sanctuary. I don't know. They're all good. They're all good. They're all really good. I feel like I just always win on this map. Like, it's so good. Okay, this is bad pathing, by the way. I know your team is going left side. I promise you, this is the... you know what? Yeah, I was going to say the one with jump. Yeah, Sanctuary is really good. Okay, never mind. Montana, I'm going to let you slide here. The reason I was going to get on to you is because the problem with coming right side is that sometimes... the enemy team will run like an Ashe or a Soldier or a Widow that just loves jorking it on this angle, and you'll die here, okay? So this is the only thing you have to be careful about, and why I don't typically recommend this angle. But if you're coming right side on the virtue that you don't want to double up with your team and you want more space control, it's actually fine. I think it's actually fine. Actually, it's probably optimal. It's probably actually optimal. I think this is good. I think I'm overthinking it. Okay, contest this fuck ass so Torbjorn and Kiriko. That's fine. He's literally just repairing his shit. That's crazy. And now we have a fantastic flank on the back. I mean, this is sick. You need to, yeah, we need to get active though. Boom. No one's looking at you. Get active. I'm good. You are low HP, but we're gambling. We're gambling men. We're getting active here. I'm walking forward, not too much. I'm walking to here. Walk to here. Use this cover. Then if you take damage, we hit the left shift button and we're out of there. All right. That's the play. Yeah, we're just a little bit too scared. You need to get active. You need to take this angle. Because then you'd have an angle on the Q and the Juno. And I think you actually set up for a pretty good kill here. Yeah, and then we just miss shots. What just happens? Yeah, you just didn't get active fast enough. That's okay. Happens. Who died first? Didn't someone on our team die early? Our Rhine. How did our Rhine die? Investigate. He's out of LOS from his supports. Because we need healing. Okay, how do we use nade? Nade here, surely? Yes, we did nade there. I feel like this is large. This is cost of doing business. Getting healed here is cost of doing business. Whatever happens. And then we're just reloading. What about the Juno? What's going on here? Our Juno is getting active. She is also reloading. I don't know. I don't think there's a way to save this. It's gotta be a bad charge. Yeah, I must be. He needed to live. He just needed to live. Yeah, and here we needed to get active earlier. Thank you, Lispy. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Hope your ranked games have been treating you with great success. Hope your Cassidy gameplay has been elevated and you've been learning great things. Howdy, good to see you, man. Really good to see you. W raid. Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys for joining. We are doing Cassidy coaching. My name is Tail. I'm a top 500 Cassidy one trick. We do lots of investigation and learning. So if you guys ever want to learn more about Cassidy, you're always welcome to submit a code and we can check it out. May have quit the cast stream and become a slight Tracer at TP. Well, Tracer is arguably the best hero in the entire game. So, you know, that's fantastic. I mean, maybe not right now, but in terms of raw design and ability to carry games, I think she's fantastic. So, you know, it is what it is. But your time with Cass has not been forgotten. Hopefully it's made you a greater man. But yeah, we're coaching. I think this is Diamonds. We're looking at Cassidy gameplay on Busan. And if anyone has any questions, just let me know. Okay, here, yeah, we just need to get active earlier, and then we die, whatever. Fights lost. Okay, here we go, right side. It's definitely made you a better band. That's what we love to hear. The Bug Nation is growing stronger. Mega angle. Okay, wait, hold on. Used to be a soldier OTP. Soldier is low-key a good one of the better heroes to OTP, so that's actually fine. Okay, here, mega angle. We love this. High agency. Great things are going to happen. We're going to two-tap someone surely. Nah, I mean, he's too far away to do that. But we're gonna make people look at us. That's what we need. We're pulling out all the stops here to win this. So here, we need to, whenever you're on an angle like this, by the way, your number one goal is you're not gonna kill people because you're just too damn far away to kill people. You need to shoot them. Just shoot them in the body. Shoot them, blow their leg off, blow their dick off, fucking do whatever you gotta do. Get these guys to look at you. That's what you need to do, okay? You need to get these people to think, oh my god, there's a Cassidy on my left side. And then they turn around, and guess what? Whenever this Echo gets tagged by the Cassidy on the flank, she's gonna be like, what the fuck? What the fucking kind of flank is this? Turn left, and then all of a sudden, guess what? She's not shooting the Reinhardt, so then the Reinhardt can walk it down main and just fucking kill everybody, right? That's the main goal. That's the main goal. And it's not to blow up and act like you ain't know nobody, all right? This is what we needed to have happen. So we just need to hit shots. Like we don't need to do anything crazy. Just hit shots. Just hit shots. Make them look at you. Bang, bang. Look at this. Everything is going according to plan. Echo's looking at us. Perfect. Torbjorn is looking at us. Guess what? Kados, our hero, gets to walk on. Spot on Echo player voice. Yes, I'm actually the greatest impersonator of all time. This is what we needed. Boom. Look at this. Oh my god, this guy watches tail coaching videos. This is crazy. Dude, he actually does everything. Look, he didn't even kill anybody. Boom. Look at how much he just aura'd everybody out of main. Just by existing on the angle. It's just not crazy. This is insane. And then guess what? Haribo's over here like, what the fuck is going on with my team? Fantastic work, Montana. This is exactly what we needed. This is precisely what we needed to win. And this is why, by the way, this is why the scoreboard is fucking bullshit. Fuck the scoreboard. Montana did like 10 damage that whole fight, but you can clearly see that he deadlifted. Clearly see that he doesn't even have 1,000 damage a minute into the game. He has fuck all for damage, but he did really well this fight. This was great. Like, we love this. We actually love this. This was very winning. Oh my god, he almost died to the fucking turret. Don't die. He's good. He's good. He's chilling. Nice. Okay, now we go back top left, surely. Yeah, it's still up. Okay, that guy's dead. Walking down top. Romani perished. This is fantastic. This is great. Okay, our Ryan pins. Oh my god. Round of applause to Montana. Why is this a good play, guys? Why is this a good play? Our Ryan just went down main. Okay, where's our team? What do we think? Every time we make a rotation, what do? What's the habit we form to make good decisions? Every time we make a rotation, we look through the wall to see where our team is. We see that Ryan is on the mega angle. That shit is way too far for us to do anything. And he just shattered. We match our team's intentions. Is it kind of stupid that our Ryan is doing up to no good in main? Yes. Or in their spawn? Yes. How the fuck are we going to match his intentions in a way that makes sense for us? Run it down spawn. Is this low-key troll? Yes, but this is the best we can do at the moment. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Is there a chance we die? Yes. Is there a chance we kill 3 in the process of making this play? Yes. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. High risk, high reward. Okay, I don't know about dead-eyeing it. The fight's already won. Why are we walking off the map? Why are we walking off the map? Oh, bro. Why are we walking off the map? What are we doing? What? Are you serious? What is this? The actual ore farm is so insane. Oh, what the fuck? What does this even look like? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. He's getting, guys, he's playing chess while we're all start playing checkers. This is actually the greatest play of all time. I just don't get, like, it's so huge, ginormous brain that I cannot comprehend this level of gameplay. It's way too strong for me. Oh my god. Montana, if we didn't fall off the map here, I actually think you win the fight. Like, Okay, so let's act like we're not in the abyss right now. We would have walked out. We definitely would have been by here by now. Back out, back out, back out. Living, living. Flash that guy so he doesn't just pulverize everybody.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Okay, I'm gonna be dead ass. We still lose this fight. You definitely still lose this fight, but you would have at least been alive, and you could have maybe hit a clip. Oh my god, that's actually insane. I cannot believe that. I actually cannot believe that. Okay. Shooting Haribo, as you do. Hit the flash. Huge. Ginormous kill. Actually game-winning kill. Oh, what the fuck is this guy doing? What the fucking kind of Hammond gameplay is this, bro? So now we go top left. The greatest position of all time. Shoot the Juno, shoot the Torb. Okay, nice. The Nerf gun is so tough. Yeah, it is. It actually is so great. I use it all the time on my man. It's my favorite. And what makes it even better is I used to own the gun as a kid. And it just gives me so much nostalgia with me and my brother just playing around with fucking Nerf guns all the time. It's actually sick. And the Maverick is just so iconic. Oh, Demon. This is why you just stay top left, by the way. It's so strong. You deny entire... Like, this Echo straight up can't play the game. Okay, this guy literally has no playmaking available to her because Cassidy exists and he's on the high ground. The chair on top of the sound. Yeah, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. It sounds so good. The ticky-tickies are really nice with that gun. Okay, game-winning macro here from Montana. Great job. How do we lose? How do we lose? This is the perfect setup. You should be poking. You 100 billion% should be poking right now. Oh, huge shatter. Matching tensions. Run it down. Ginormous. Oh my god, guys. Look at this. Hold on. Fuck, I wish I could like... Guys, why are we taking this perk? Guys, why do we have the Deadeye perk? Guys, why are we trolling the game? Guys, just take the fucking double flash perk. It's better. Just take the double flash perk. Don't buy into the Deadeye propaganda. It's not good. It's not good. I like the rat in that corner. Which one? Like the one right side of like this box one here. It's okay. There's a lot of rat angles on this map. You can just invent shit and get away with it. And it would be good. Actually, unironically, if Montana decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna rat right side, I would have been like, you know what, I'm so down. I'm so down and in town. You know what I'm saying? Like this actually would have been tough. No, the left one. Oh, this right here. The problem with this, actually, you know what, it's fine. You just have to hope they don't clear you. That's kind of just what it is. Like you have to hope no one else is on the right side so they don't even look right when they go through the door. Because if you get cleared, you're fucking dead. You're gonna get pummeled. You're gonna get turned into smithereens. Okay, that's not what we want to have happen. But what I was saying is like, if Montana decided, you know, on the flip of a coin to be on this right side of the map and just, you know, get up to some funny business here, I'd actually be so down for it. I'd be so down for it. I think it's fine. I don't think it's like, it's kind of just up to you. This kind of comes down to play style. But you shouldn't do it every single time. Because if you do it every single time, they're going to start clearing you. And you're actually going to coax the enemy team into actually making good plays. Right? Because what ends up happening is that the lower elo you are, the less that people are aware that the map is bigger than one fucking room, okay? Like, the enemy team is gonna just forget that this whole side of the map exists and then lose. Do you guys remember, not even like... Okay, well, I've been talking for a while, so maybe it's like 10 minutes ago. Do you guys remember 10 minutes ago when our hero Montana decided that he should come out the right door and just fucking bait everybody into looking at him? Well, guess what the enemy team is not doing? They're fucking not doing that. And guess what? They're getting stuffed in the choke as a result. Because these guys don't understand macro and they don't get coaching from tail. Like, these guys need to wake up. Like, wake up. Anyway, he could have routed here. Long story short, I went on the whole tangent. Okay, we shoot all these people, hit a good flash, shoot this guy. Huge. Nice. Fantastic. Okay, now we're here to poke the walk up. Here we should be mighty suspicious. Okay, guys, we only killed one guy. Where the hell is the enemy team? I don't see anybody. Use your context clues. It's just like your detective signals can are going off. You should be looking right side right now. You also hear the Juno. So we should be looking right to it right now. I can't see how he loses this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I actually just don't know how you lose it. I'll be so for real. Oh, this Deadeye sucks. No! Brutal Deadeye. Brutal Deadeye. Okay. What's the problem with this Deadeye? It's just a bad angle. No one's out yet. No one's out yet. You want to? He needs to save Deadeye for when they have to be on point, right? Like, look at this. Like look at the situation, right? We're at 7-8, which is not 100, and then the OT into 99, right? Like, it's about to OT, bro. OT. What does that mean? That means that free Deadeye. Okay. So you should remind that OT. Deadeye. It like rhymes and everything. It's really easy to remember. I'm sorry. That joke fucking sucks. I'm sorry. That wasn't even a fucking joke. I'm just stupid. Anyway, this Deadeye sucks. So we don't do anything with the Deadeye. It doesn't zone anybody. No one committed yet. You need to wait till they're on point and then pop your shit. Okay, this is not good. Not good. Oh no! And then we fall onto the point. You can't fall on the point here. You can't. You can't. You have to stay up top. This shit sucks balls. Why? Why does falling on point suck? Okay, because the problem with being on point is that there's no rotations. The rotations suck. You don't want to be in this room. You can't do anything from the fucking room. There's no cover here. If you get pushed, you're just dead. It's brutal. You want to be up here because the problem as well is that if you're not up top, guess who gets to be up top? Okay, if Montana is not up here, Ace gets to be up there, Romani gets to be up there, Hydra gets to be up there, and Millennia, the entire enemy team. Lose uptime? You also do lose uptime. Yeah, because the angle just sucks balls. It's just not good. It's just not good. We needed our hero to stay up top. Okay, so this is a bad drop. This can't happen. This literally just can't happen. And it's probably why we actually lose. Wait, what? We win. Wait, we win this game. Wait, I think this is a 2-0 victory. Why did he submit this code? Oh, I don't know why he submitted this code. This is a 2-0 victory. Ego VOD? It might be an Ego VOD. This might be an Ego VOD. I think I actually don't know. Whatever. We'll just look at it. Whatever. I think I did talk to Montana about this map, so I think he just submitted it. Okay. Here. Okay, by the way, guys, if you're gonna play Cass on Sanctuary, you always go drum. If I catch you guys going to any other part of the map, I'm going to do things I can't mention on stream. It's gonna be very bad. Okay, things are not gonna go great for anybody. Okay, go left side. It's way better. I reckon he wanted to flex the Deadeye in spawn. Here's a chill pill too. Yeah, I would greatly need a chill pill if I see people go right side. Yeah, it's a good clip. He gave me a good clip. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, here you literally hear the monkey and the echo go left side. Your idea should not be to go left side. Okay, why are we walking toward danger? It's like walking toward a fucking black hole. Guys, let me just. Oh, that's a cool black hole over there. What if I just approach the event horizon? Nothing can go wrong, surely. This is exactly what's going through Montana's mind at the moment. This makes no sense. Why are we going left? You literally hear him. What is your idea here? This is not gonna work. Yeah, you're just dead, bro. You're just dead. I don't even need to be a prophet. But I am making profit the way I make money. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, that was also bad. I apologize. Actually, I'm not sorry. That was hilarious. You should be laughing. Anyway, good kill because these guys are trolling. What the fuck are these guys doing? Haribo and Ace, wake up. Oh, they're leaving. They're like 1 HP. Ah, shit. And they just forget about Cass. That's brutal. That's brutal. Okay. And then we go back to drum. Okay, perfect. Okay, stand on the angle. Don't shoot them. You could have just shot monkey there and it'd be fine. It kind of sucks because we have silver bullet in the monkey matchup. But whatever. Okay. Okay, this is sick. We're getting spicy. No! What? There's actually no way. We can't miss. You cannot miss this shot. This has to hit. This has to hit. Come on, bro. She doesn't even know we're here. Mega angle. No way. No way. You have to hit that. You literally take the extra second to hit the shot, bro. Take the extra second. Oh my god. There's no way. 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 There's actually just no way. Oh my god. This is actually despicable. He was afforded the greatest opportunity of the whole of the universe, and it's just, yeah, the whole world needed the whole world needed him, and he vanished. Brutal. This is actually brutal. Oh my god. Goodbye, our hero. That was a good play, though, by the way. That was a fantastic play. You just can't choke mechanically there. Like, you need to just kill her. But honestly, if you get to the point where you make a great play and you just suck, you know what? That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, okay? What can you do? Sometimes you just suck. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, we get slow. Wait, this is actually brutal. Is she even aiming for us? Like, what even happens? Whoops. So, Millennia. From downtown. No way. No way. Okay. There's actually no counterplay to this. You just got shit on. Okay, so that just sucks. Brutal. Okay, that's just to go next. Shoot the Bastion. Cool. We're actually insane. Notice one thing that he's doing correctly. He is never going right side. Because right side fucking sucks. Don't go right side. Don't get baited. Just go left. Just go left. Even if everyone is there, don't just go left. It's way better. It's way better. Way better. Way stronger. Nice. He didn't even do anything, but he won. We love that. We actually love that. Okay, if you dead-eye that Echo, that would have been cold, by the way. If you hit the right click and then you just dead-eyed her, that would have been sick. Oh, zoning out the monkey. Guess, look at this. This is actually fantastic. Because he's playing drum and he's not trolling in main like the average solo queue cast, guess what this guy can't do? This guy literally cannot go drum or else he's going to die. This guy takes way too much damage from the cast poke. He just straight up can't play the video game. Okay? So now he has to go main, and guess what? There's a Bastion. Okay? So this guy, Haribo just can't play Overwatch. It's just impossible. Because red team DPS, including notably our hero Montana, are just up to no good. We're up to no good. They're just absolutely dominating. Oh, you dead. Never mind. Vindicated. The perk, the Deadeye perk Vindication is just showing itself. Wait, look at this. Look at this troll going. Wait, how do we get slapped? Wait, what? Wait, this guy's confirmed Nano. What? Wait, what is his hitbox? This is actually fraudulent. No way. No way. What is this code? This is the most cursed code I've ever had. Look at this. Look at this. This Ana's goated? Nah, this shit is lame. This shit is actually lame. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. No. 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 No way. There's no way this hits him. Wait, what? What just happened? What just happened? How was he asleep? How was he asleep? There's no way. There's no way. It flew straight past him. No. What? What? There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god. I better not see any Anas clipping any sleep darts fucking ever. That's actually so fucking fraudulent. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit. That is a good clip. I did clip that. That's fantastic. Holy shit. Actually brutal. Actually brutal. This happened to me with the Sigma Rock while tail teching. Yeah, I also got shit on by the same fucking thing. Big ass fraudulent hitbox. It's actually so insane. Okay, anyways. Oh my god. I feel like I just had like an exorcism with how unbelievable that play was. Hard angle. We don't get killed. We don't get hit by the fraudulent sleep dart. Aim diff the Torbjorn. Okay. And we kill Liana, surely. Yeah, she's not dead. This is okay. By the way, guys, this is actually this is the optimal line. I promise you, this is the optimal line. And this is why you go drum every time. You just kill people. Cassidy is so good in all of these fights. He's arguably, I would actually say, probably the best hero here. He's just so strong. This angle is really good. Like it's in your effective range. Stun is really good around the drum. It's just winning. It's so winning.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Nice job.
Bastion.
And then it's just over. Yeah, this was a good macro from Montana, and it literally got him the win. He carried that whole last fight, and then he had good macro on mecha base. And then did he fail mechanically a few times? Yeah, but it was otherwise great, and that's why he won. Like he just had really good macro. But also unfortunately, I just noticed my vertical clipping thing wasn't on, so I only have the horizontal clip of that, so I'll have to crop it for TikTok. But whatever. That's actually insane. That's actually insane. Oh yeah, now we'll do the wanted gameplay. Yeah, we'll look at that. Also hit an aura farming clip, absolutely optimal gameplay. Yeah, he did. He not just one, but two. Well, I guess the other one was more despair than it was epic. Actually, they were both pretty despair. If I'm gonna be dead ass, they were both pretty bad. But you know what? He probably had fun in that code. Yeah, and at the end of the day, we're all just playing video games, and we're here to have fun. Yeah, besides me, I'm trying to gain elo on the ladder. So anyway, okay. The wanted code. So we have root, I think it's this one. It's the root 66 one. So earlier today I played against wanted, which is, if you don't know who he is, he's like the guy. He's the guy when it comes to Cassidy one tricks. He's been one tricking Cassidy for as long as I've been human, basically. That's a joke. For like probably like 6 years, 7, 8 years, something like that. And I finally got to play against him. He was my hero for a very long time. I did respect his gameplay a lot. I do. Holy shit, my tinnitus just went crazy there for a second. Okay, anyway, continuing. I do think, so for all my Cassidy one tricks, I do think Wanted is good at Cassidy, but I unfortunately don't think he's a great person to study. And I'll kind of explain why as we get into the gameplay. One of the big reasons why is I don't think he takes angles as aggressively as you should be if you want to win in solo queue. So I do think Wanted has fantastic mechanical ability. So if that's one thing you want to study, you should watch Wanted. I think his mechanics are very strong. I mean, do I think he's the best mechanical player ever? No. But I think he's way substantially above average than the Cassie player? Then yes, I do. So I do think you should watch him for that. But yeah. Okay. So on this map, on Route 66, every time... Oh, wait, and then I need to change this to... from coaching to top 500. There we go. So on Route 66, the gameplay on Cassidy, his aim is really good. Yeah, he's got really great mechanics. Really great mechanics. And he has a lot of confidence, which is another thing that comes up all the time when we're coaching, is a lot of players that just lack confidence. This was true in the, I believe it was the Kwame VODs we did today on Runasapi. You just have to have confidence in your decisions, in your mechanics, in your fights. You have to go. You have to just run it down every time. You have to commit to your idea. Whatever it is, commit to your idea. But anyway, so on Route 66, the game plan is almost always to go left side. You want to force this rotation. Why? Or sorry, you want to force this angle. Why? Because if you think about the times you lose on Route 66, it's because you get stuffed on the corner and you can't make a play, right? So the way you avoid this is that you set up a flank angle like this and you force the enemy team to respond to your flank. Okay, so you're going to force the Freya to respond to you. You're going to force the Diva to rotate to you. And guess what this does? Whenever these people rotate, it makes an opening for your team to now be able to do something in main, okay? There's no longer 5 enemies shooting down main at whoever's in there. It's now going to be maybe 3 people, okay? So which is substantially more manageable than the 5 people otherwise. So generally, if you don't have a DPS that's already making this flank, you should be the DPS making the flank. And then you just have, it just comes down to your execution of that flank. So here I am. I actually saw that the enemy Cass was in main. So I was going to take a gamble that he was going to stay in main for longer and try to aim duel him, but he does end up leaving. So I do notice that, and then I leave because I also can't do anything against Diva. So then I go here. I actually heard him jumping, so I knew he was going to turn the corner, hit a shot, throw the flash, and then I just mechanic shift him. Is all it comes down to. I actually don't know how he misses. Let's actually see. Bad crosshair placement gets him killed here. Is all this is. Yeah. Bang! This is true. So here, and this is why I always harp you guys on crosshair placement as well. Look at this. He's turning the corner. He's aiming at my feet immediately. Look at my crosshair placement. Almost head level. And the only reason it's not head level is because he's jumping. I don't end up hitting a headshot because he's jumping. But also because he's jumping, it's easier for me to hit a consecutive shots here. And then I just kill him. Because I also hit a better flash than him. But yeah. So he is also... The problem with him here is this setup is just bad. This setup is bad. We should never be here. It's not good. The risk reward doesn't really make any sense. Like, think about it. What are you feasibly gonna do down main here? Not really a lot. You're gonna get poked out by Ashes, Sojourns. Like, I just don't think the angle's good. Like, I really don't. Like, the only thing you get is you get maybe like 8% ult charge from this angle, which is like not really worth the risk. And you're not going to 2-tap people here. Like, this never happens. So we should not be on this angle. And this is why on defense, which you'll end up seeing me doing, you should be here. You should just be here and stop the play that I made, right? Stop an enemy DPS from doing this. And also, this play is really good because it sets you up for a wrap play on backline if they do turn the corner. It's really strong. Kill my goat. Thank you, bro. I'm up to great things. Okay. So I win the duel here, and then I also force lamp, which is extremely good. This whole fight's just won. It's over. I don't even think I get aggressive. Yeah, I literally go back to main. I don't even have to do anything else. They're down their BAP's most important cooldown, which is like 20 seconds, by the way. It's extremely long, and we're up 1. So it's just over. There's not very much blue team can do to win here. So do you never start on the station thing on defense? No, you should generally not start there. No, I don't think it's stronger pretty much ever. The only time you would start on gas station or on big Earls or whatever is when you already have a DPS here, because there's not really a better angle for you. Like, this angle is not better. Why? Okay, guys, why does this angle not better? Why would I not recommend this angle? It's like the one thing that's come up like 6 times throughout this entire stream. What's the problem with this angle? Long rotation, exactly. The rotation out here fucking sucks. Okay, but then you can also say, but Tail, doesn't rotating out of tunnel have a long rotation? Yes, it does, but the risk return is stronger here, and you lock down a very important part of the map. This tunnel is extremely important. It's extremely important. Also, if you have good timing, you're pretty much never gonna die in this rotation. There's a mega spot. Yeah, there is also a mega. Yeah. Which is a huge thing, and I should have actually mentioned. But yeah. But anyway, so we're in main. I'm just poking out the Diva because I don't have to do anything. We're already winning. Like, I really don't have to do anything. So I just poked him out. I realized no one's on cart, so I'm the guy in cart, and then we just ride it. Okay, riding cart. So now what I'm waiting for is for someone else to take cart. So I need someone else to take cart so that I can set up. Because the problem is if I stay on cart, we are going to lose the fight. Because there's nothing I can do on cart that's actually going to contribute to the state of the fight. I'm a liability. I can get doped by Diva. I'm in everyone's dive range. It's just not good. Okay. So whenever Doomfist comes, watch this. Doomfist comes, roll tech. Bang, I'm on top of gas station. Okay. So now I'm on top of gas station. And the reason I'm here is because I noticed earlier Sojourn is on the left side angle. So I don't want to double up with the Sojourn. Okay. So I want to apply pressure from a different angle. The only other good angle I have is on top of gas. Is this optimal? No, I don't normally recommend this angle. Why? Because from here to here, it's like 35 meters. You're going to get outranged. You're not really going to be able to do a lot. But the most important part of this is it opens up playmaking for me. Okay, if an opportunity arises or no one's up top, I can push forward and shoot people in the back line. It's really strong. Really, really, really strong. I mean, it's not your best play, but it is good. Okay, so here I'm just shooting the D.Va. Mark the Freya. Whatever. Shoot the D.Va that dove. Notice I'm still behind cover. I do walk forward probably too much here, which is wrong. I never watched Wanted like that much, but does he know about roll tech? I don't know. I actually don't know how much he knows about roll tech and like roll tech spots. I don't know. I use roll tech probably once or twice a session. I have a roll tech video that's coming out. But most roll techs that exist in the game are just not that good. The roll tech video I made there's like 30 spots and they're all like usable. I use them like pretty much every time I play those maps. Did you learn that by yourself? There's a lot of roll tech videos that exist throughout like YouTube, and I watched basically all of them, and then I just tried them out throughout my games to figure out which ones were good. This one on Route 66 is really good. So I guess I didn't make this one up. There's only one that I invented, and it's not even good. Unfortunately, it's on Pair ESO, but most of them have existed for a long time. Because the patch that made it possible came out in like 2018. Which was you gain the ability to roll in the air. And then yeah, because I staged correctly on gas station, I have this mid-fight rotation and it's just winning. Okay. And then on this map, you generally want to be on the left side. Why? Because it's really good for Cassidy's effective range, and more so because you just can't kill people here. You're going to get outranged and stuff in the choke. It's brutal. It's really, really brutal. You can't do anything. So you want to be on the left side. So as you can see, I'm thinking about where do I want to be, and I'm trying to be very careful because I don't know where the enemy team is. I don't have any information. So I'm trying to be careful about this operation. I see that they're now coming out of choke, so I respect it a little bit. Poke, whatever. I use this ledge. By the way, if you don't know, you can walk on this ledge to rotate from this position here to this side here. It's really good. Like here, you can see it's actually extremely good. So I'm able to mark the D.Va, and then I can just rotate back if I need to. Really good. So then I rotate back, get marked by D.Va, which is actually kind of unfortunate. How does she know to mark me here? Okay, she kind of just has a read on me here, which is fine. And then my objective is just to... This is why D.Va hard counters cast, by the way, is it shuts down stuff like this. Like, I actually cannot stress it enough. Like, the way you should think about counters in Overwatch is not, does this character kill me easily? That's not how this shit works. You should think about, does this character shut down my playmaking? Because if they do, that means you can't carry the game. You literally just can't carry the game. Like, against D.Va... there are games where you literally just can't carry. It's impossible because D.Va just marks you and it's just over. You can't deal with her. Sigma's the same way. If you play against Sigma as Cassidy on Circuit Royale, it's almost impossible to do anything. It's so brutal. They counter you. It's so brutal. And then Hazard on some maps, like Oasis, it's actually so brutal. There's not a lot you can do. But most things that quote unquote counter Cassidy, like Widowmaker and like shit like that, that a lot of like the casual player base like to say, it just doesn't counter Cass. It doesn't. You can get around them, you can ignore them. You can still playmate even though they exist. Okay, so here I'm on the angle. Keep in mind I got zoned by D.Va. I still want to be on the left side of the map. I know D.Va is here, but the risk of me being here and the reward I get from here is better than me being anywhere on the right side. Think about it. What am I ever going to do here? What kind of threat am I possibly going to be here? Also, if I'm on an angle like this, which is probably the only reasonable angle I have on this high ground, I'm going to be in dive distance from the D.Va. Okay, so I'm just going to die either way. So I might as well play an angle that's strong for me. So I stay on the left side of the map. Okay. Wanted 2 taps my Alari, and then I get aggressive to kill Wanted here. Okay. Good angling. Here, I tried to get creative to see if I could Deadeye to kill the D.Va, but she unswings me. I don't think that to troll Deadeye, but I probably shouldn't have Deadeyed here. This was a mistake. Oh. Okay, now I leave. Why did I leave? Because my Doomfist died. So the fight was lost. And a huge revelation for us. We demech the D.Va, so now the fight's winning, and it's actually extremely thorough. I don't know why that guy went in. And then the Genji also inted, and it's just fantastic for us. This is so good. So here, notice I'm not riding cart. I'm setting up my angle to try to kill backline as they rotate away. I heard that the Cass is on the floor. So I can't remember if do I fight it? No, I just mark whoever's down there. Yeah, well, what is going on? I'm like losing frames. Why do I have 60 frames? What just happened? Video. What just happened? Max frame rate. VC? Like, what just happened? Okay, there we go. We're back. That was so weird. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so here I am marking backline. And then I almost kill Cass here. And then I just died to D.Va. Should I be here? Should I be here? I think after she remix, I should leave. I think this is a mistake. Yeah, I hear the remake. I need to leave. I really do need to leave here because I'm going to get dove. Like, if you're a D.Va player, you see a Cass alone on the angle, of course you're going to dive him. Like, I am definitely the dive target here. So this is bad awareness from me. Oh, no, she does. I don't know. I actually don't know what's better here. What's the alternative? Okay, so the alternative would be I'm like bottom left, which would be pretty creative. But I think I run into the same issue maybe. Maybe not. I might be actually too far away to die there. Or I could be right side. No, there's no way right side's better. There's actually just a 0 chance right side is better. The reason being is that I'm going to get outranged. I'm a dive target to the Genji. There's not a good rotation out, right? Like none of this has cover. So it's not good. It's almost definitely stay on the left side of the map here. So I just needed to have better awareness in the D.Va remake and back up faster. It is also unfortunate I don't kill the enemy Cass. Okay, so here I try something. So I go right side because I know that my team is going to go main and try to do basically what we were doing earlier, which is force this left side of the map, which is generally the strongest side of the map. Okay, so I thinking to myself, if I try going right side, if I have good timing, I'll be able to make a really, like, they're just not going to be able to predict this play. And I might be able to catch somebody. So I come right side, which, to my surprise, gets instantly marked by a D.Va and Genji. That's actually crazy. What? How did they know I was here? Like, what? Do I get shot? Like, what actually happens? Oh, I think I get pinged, maybe? This must be comms. They must calm me here. Yeah, I must get calm. Cass going top left is definitely the calm that just happened. She sensed my spiritual pressure. Maybe, bro. But notice this. This hero is fucking stupid. Look, my entire good... This is actually a good play, by the way. My insane play gets fucking shit on because of this broken-ass hero. What the fuck? What the fuck? Come on, dude. Actually insane. That's actually insane. Whatever. This was still a good play. Even though I died, it's still a good play. The idea, I think, is... Okay, but maybe I'm biased, right? I'm the player that made the play. I think it's fine. No, it's okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just biased. I could have just went left again. But notice this, like and this is what I was saying about Wanted earlier. Like, do I think he's a great player? Yes. But I would never recommend you guys stand here. I don't think this is the best angle. Like, I really don't. The thing that's nice about this angle is if someone does come left, you can mark it easily. But I think the best angle is here. And then you back up to here. I think these are your best angles. And then you just give up control of this side of the map. There's just like not really a way to control that effectively. Like, I just don't think this is stronger. And this is where like my school of thought differs from his. I don't think it's better. Yeah. Like, if we keep watching his POV. Okay, so he's in main. And look at this. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, the problem with playing in a position like this is you open yourself up to mistakes. Like, here, boom. We're in a really broad angle. Do we have a flank on the Kiri? Yes, but you also would have been able to mark the Kiri from this angle. And now you're also open to someone who completely outranges you, where you literally don't have any answers for. There's actually just nothing you can do besides just try to like have good movement. That's it. And then we roll off the map on accident. Like, I just don't think it's better. I just don't. But also, the advantage of this angle is it's really far away. So although he will get outranged, it will be hard for him to get dove because he's so far. I actually think this Deadeye is probably fine. Let me see. Yeah, I think Deadeye's okay. I think it's okay. I don't think it's perfect, but I think it's okay. And then here I set up a flank on the left side, which is unmarked, by the way, which is a mistake. So because the enemy team doesn't have someone here, I get to do this. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, you need to have someone here. You need to have someone stopping this play from happening. Because if you don't, I notice this space is free. So guess what? I come here. I headshot the Juno, which forces speed ring and for her to give up her position. And then also, it sets me up for a kill. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Whenever I tell you guys to play these angles, it's to stop stuff like this. Like, this stuff is so losing. Like, because Wanted is playing main, he just opens his team up to this flank. It's brutal. It's really, like, you're just not going to get enough value in main. Like, I don't think he's playing incorrectly, but I just think it's suboptimal, and I'm going to outvalue him. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I think you should play to win. Like, these hero plays are what we should be looking for when we're playing Cass. I think it's stronger and more consistent. And it also helps you become a better player, right? Because the more hero plays you go for, the more likely you are to make a mistake. And whenever you make mistakes, that's how you learn things. That's how you become better at things, right? So we should definitely be looking to do more stuff like that. Okay, so here I killed him, whatever. And now I don't need to get crazy, right? I just need to stay alive and do damage. So I see the D.Va, I shoot the D.Va, the Genji, I mark the Genji. Here he dashes over me, whatever. And then I rotate right side. Okay, why do I rotate right side? Because the cart is pushed up far. We've killed people. They have to come out of the choke. So this is actually strong. And also the enemy team has control of the left side of the map. So being on the left side is just not good here anyway. So I come right side. Zoning Deadeye to try to try to do literally anything. I think you can argue that this is bad or it's good. It's like, it's kind of just up to your perspective. And then I get swung here. What does this look like from this movie? I actually think this is correct. Hot take, I think this is correct. Because the only problem with this is that he hears my Deadeye on the left. And he jump swings, which is definitely a mistake. And then he is aiming at the Kiri as he swings me. So he's already in Deadeye LOS. If he had been aiming for my head level as he turned the corner, he just kills me. I think this play is actually good, unironically, because you can just 2-tap the enemy cast from here. So I just think he misplaced with crosshair placement here slightly. And then he gets eviscerated by both I and the enemies, or the ally soldier. But yeah. And then I just stay up here and shoot whoever's there, and it's fine. Okay, now we go left side. Huge. Guess what I'm doing? Not standing in main. Don't stand in main. If you're standing in main at Route 66 and shooting people, you're trolling. Stop. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Get active. Get control space. What do we want to do? What do we want to do, guys? We want to make plays and we want to stop the enemy team from making plays. So where do we go? Boom, right side. And we're going to get creative. We're going to get funky. We're going to get up to no good, okay? We're going to come here. We're going to stop the Genji from playing the game, and then we're going to play the game. Okay, it's time to play the game, should I say. I'm going to shoot these guys in the back and force them to turn. Because what do we want to have happen? Once again, we want the enemy team to turn and look at us. Hi, guys. I'm Cassidy on the angle. Please look at me. That's what I'm saying. That's an exact personation of how I would say that even. And it stops them from shooting people in main. It's excellent. Okay, so that's exactly what I do. I shoot one shot here, 2 shots here, whatever, and I go right side. I hear the Roadhog, so I am being careful as I turn the corner. And then I look to just shoot anyone in the back line. And look at this. Boom. Cassie looking at me. Boom. Bap looking at me. Boom. Juno looking at me. I got 3 people looking at me right now. 3 people. 3 people. And guess what? Guess who's not getting looked at right now? Ally Doomfist. Who actually, I had bad timing, it turns out. I wish. If I had better timing, he'd be able to make a play right now. But I had pretty ass timing. Yeah, it looks like I was too early, actually. So that's taking my fault. This is why we VOD reviewed, by the way. I was too early. Fuck. And then I don't die because I have a GOAT teammate. And I think he was actually out of ammo. Yes, he needs out of ammo. And he doesn't have the perk yet. Brilliant. Actually, brilliant. But yes, so the idea there was correct. That you control the right side angle and then you set yourself up for a play. So let's see what Wanted is doing. Okay. So Wanted comes out the right door. And then he goes truck. Guys, I don't think truck is better. Why do I not think truck is better? Why do I not think truck is better? The problem with going truck is that you don't do enough damage from this range to actually be a reasonable threat. And we don't, do we do some damage and can we mark people from making this right side rotation? Yes, we can do that, okay? But generally, I think it's stronger to be on the left side of the map. The problem also for Wanted here is that his Genji's on the left side of the map. And if him and the Genji both double up on the left side here, they completely give up this right side control. Got head out now. It's fun watching. Oh, thank you for tuning in, Slorian. Always appreciate you, man. Have a good one. But yeah. So because the Genji's on the left side of the map, there's no way for... Like, if he also plays the left side of the map, they just completely lose control of the truck and the game is over. So he's kind of just forced in a bad position here, I'm going to be honest. But I also don't think it's optimal. Optimal, I think, is left side. Force Doomfist out. Marked by enemy Cass. Run it down main. Okay. Notice the thing here. Okay, Cassidy also just sucks on Route 66 third, but there's just not a lot. Like, there's no playmaking happening. Like, how do we need to be able to make, like, how do we make a play here? Like, I don't even think this is his fault, to be honest. I don't even think he really does anything wrong. Like, he makes the rotation, tries to mark these guys, maybe make it a winning fight. It's just brutal. It's actually just brutal for him. It's because they get where the Genji was positioned to begin with. I actually don't know what he's supposed to do. But now that my hog, look, my hog has control of right side, where do I go? I fill in this space left side. Okay. Or sorry, that's not actually my hog. That's the enemy hog. What am I talking about? So here's what happened. I get hooked here. Rotate away because there's literally no way I can deal with enemy hog. It's actually just straight up impossible. So I hard rotate left side. Bang, dodge the hook with the roll. It didn't even go for me, but whatever, just in case. And then I understand that my Doomfist is making space in truck, and I can't deal with the Roadhog, so I have to go truck. So I have to just contribute to the fight here. Well, of which I do that, and then we kill enemy Cass, and then it's just winning. And then I'm dead to a blade. I actually don't even think there's a way to counter this. I would have needed to not roll earlier, but I think the roll is fine. Because I roll forward to help kill the Cass. Yeah. So that's just me dying to this blade here is literally just the cost of getting that Cass kill. Unfortunately. Yeah, whatever. What can you do? Okay. Okay. Now what do? I don't go main. What do? I set up a high agency angle again. This is how you play Cass. This is the optimal way to play Cass. You just go to angles and you fucking just shoot people. It's broken. It's so broken. Come here. But what do? I wait because nobody knows I'm here yet. Shoot the Cass. Why do I want to do this? I want to open up space in main for my team to be able to lock. Same idea as earlier. Now Sojourn's marking me. Look, Roadhog marks me. This is perfect. Roadhog marks me. Cassidy marks me. Sojourn was shooting me. And then these guys are just jorking it. I don't know what the support's doing. And guess what? This guy gets to set up an angle for free. Never mind, he gets hooked. This is just bad timing. This is just... Look, I know I look like an idiot right now, but this is just truly unfortunate. Okay? This is truly unfortunate for our Doomfist. The idea is there. Okay? I made 4 people look at me, and it just didn't work out. Okay? But the idea is great. The idea is great. It's fantastic. It's consistent. Did I kill a bat? And then I get... This is actually crazy. This is actually insane. So Wanted comes to mark me on the angle. But the problem with this rotation is it's too late. Like, I've already gotten gargantuan value on this angle. He needs to stuff me before I even make the rotation. When do you know to wait for your team to engage as opposed to drawing attention like here? Okay, so the reason I go now is, okay, you can barely, okay, look. So here I go now. I respawned. See, what am I doing? Okay, guys, wait. What am I doing as I'm rotating? I'm seeing where my team is, okay? I'm seeing where my team is. I see my team has come back. Everyone is respawned, and I see that they're pushing into main. And I just assume my team is going to start pushing. Like, a good team is going to start pushing, like, right about now. Like, everyone's alive. They're taking angles. They're going to start pushing. So I want to start alleviating the pressure down main, okay? Just start doing something. I don't need to get active. I don't need to go for a kill. I just need to start getting people to turn for me. And the reason I was able to figure this out is I could, like, as I was making the rotation, I could generally see that my team is, like, about here, and they're going to start fighting, okay? And look, like, part of the reason they're able to walk up so far is... Oh, no, they just started backing up anyway. I actually don't do too much here, but I promise you this play is consistent. But yes. So you have to just look through the wall to see where your team is and guesstimate when they're about to start fighting or when they're about to start trying to take space. And then you just start going. So if I waited for a full-blown team fight to occur, it would be wrong. Yes, you would 100% be wrong. Whenever you're on angles like this, you can't wait for the fight. You have to be there as it's... I'd rather you be too early than too late. 100%. I'd rather you be too early than too late. So if you're there and the fight is already starting, like if the fight is already starting, that's like a mid-fight rotation. That it should have been a mid-fight rotation. It's like making a mid-fight rotation. Like here, I'm too early, which is, it sucks, but so it could be more optimal. I could have been slightly later as I shot the enemy Cassidy, but it's better than being too late because it still forces a response, right? So yeah, if you wait for the fight to start, like if I waited for my Doom to slam, I mean, it's just going to depend on the angle. Like if I waited for my Doom to slam and then I went for this rat play on backline, it's also good. It's also good. But the problem is sometimes your Doom literally can't slam because he's getting stuffed in choke. So that's the problem, right? Your Doom can't do anything because he's getting stuffed. So you have to kind of just identify the situation, right? Is your team getting stuffed in choke? Okay, then you need to be a distraction. Are you just looking to make a play on backline? Okay, then don't poke them as you walk. Just go and then, make it happen. It's just going to depend. And I know that's not like an excellent answer, but it's a really hard question to answer. It takes a lot of intuition here. Like the reason I backed up here is I didn't know if I was going to get pushed or not. Okay, so now I'm on the angle. And look, I force a response from the Juno and I get the bad kill. Oh yeah, and then he flanked me. But it's too late. I already got all my value. This play is literally just too late. Yeah, it's already over. Ideally I don't get traded out there, but there's pretty much no counterplay to... I have pretty much no counterplay there. So whatever. Alright. Now I roll across, and then I think the fight's just won. Yeah, it's just won. Where did he come from? He was in main, and he just walked through the room. Like, look. So he was in main, marking the Doom. Yeah, it's just too late. Yeah, it's just too late. Like him, you can chalk it up to either player. It's either his mistake or the other DPS's mistake. Someone needed to mark me in the room. Or it could even be the BAP. It needs to be someone. Someone needs to stop me from making this play, but no one does. And that's why I win. And this is why you guys should always flank. Like, it really is this simple. But yeah. Okay. Continuing.
Ready for battle.
Imagine if he flanked as much as you did with his mechanics. Yeah, I think he'd be strong. And that's what I'm saying. I think Wanted is a good player, and that's why his playstyle obviously works for him, or else he wouldn't be his rank. He obviously works. But part of why he's also in an elo where he can play main more because the ally DPS he plays with knows that someone generally needs to be on an angle. Like this guy, Marvelous, is high enough elo to know that, oh shit, he's on angle. Or sorry, he main. Then he says I angle. Right? Marvelous is good enough at the game to understand this. whenever you're not in GM elo, your other DPS is not going to understand this, so you have to be the guy. You have to know this. So yes. Yeah, if you flank more or just mark the angles more, I think he'd be stronger. I sincerely do think he would be a stronger player. Okay. Oh, this is not the right player. Okay, so here, notice I roll out on this angle. Why? Because there's literally nothing I can do from here. I will literally do jack all here. I will just do like 10 poke damage. And also the problem with starting on the floor is you can't really make the rotation back up here. You can't roll tech off of this, by the way. There's not a way. You have to walk up the stairs or you have to roll tech off of the ice box. That's the only way back up to gas. Really, that's effective. So I think standing on floor sucks. So I stand here. Then I do a surprise angle. I'm playing wide. The reason I'm this wide, by the way, is that they won't be able to clear me easily just like this. They have to actually hard swing the angle to see me. Okay, so I can actually catch people by surprise on this angle. This is option number 1. Option number 2 is you can just stand here and it's just safer. So it's up to you how you want to play it. But if they check it, they're going to see you immediately, right? They see you right here. So you will be seen sooner. That's the difference. Okay, so here I am. I get marked by enemy Cass. I stay on the mega side, and then I notice the D.Va looks at me, so I leave. Okay? Don't overstay your welcome here, or else you're going to die. Very critical that I left here. I noticed the D.Va rotated back, and so I come to the right side. Also, notice this. Very, very, very important part of this. As I rotate, and this is why you guys shouldn't listen to music, by the way. I rotate. I heard Cass jump. You heard that loud thunk? That's why you guys shouldn't jump, by the way. It's fucking loud as hell. So I know, shit, the Cass is flanking. I also saw his bullet, so I know he's there. So what do I do, by the way? I pre-fire because I didn't know where he was going to be. And then I check the angle, and he's just not there. Okay. But notice I marked him off the angle. I made him leave the angle. Okay. Same idea. I hear steps. I hear him rotating. So I come to mark him. I hit a shot first, and then I just headshot, and he's just dead. He's just dead. I had better mechanics here. But notice how I'm shutting down this play. Wanda needed to do this earlier whenever I was on attack. Yeah. This is a macro difference. I just had stronger macro here. I don't even think I'm a better micro player. Look at this. Also, I think the jump actually got him killed here. How do I hit him faster? How do I hit a shot first? I'm actually just slightly faster than him. Then he gets him and he kills him. Okay. Anyway, my macro was good there. I marked him from the angle. I do actually get cleaned up here, which is kind of brutal. I almost get Suzu'd and almost got the mega. But whatever. The play is good. Okay. So here we come back, and my whole team is dead, so there's basically nothing I can do. Yeah, it's just... I'm trying to just do damage here. It's a really scrappy fight. And after I get this kill, I realize that it's actually turnable now, because my Doomfist is also back, or my team is also back. So I continue to wrap, and yeah, we end up winning the fight. Wow, I actually die here? That's crazy. Oh, this Arkiri's dead. And this guy wasn't paying attention. That's okay. Whatever, it happens. But yeah, I was controlling the left side of gas there and looking for a flank. Okay. So here now I set up right side. Why am I right side? Why am I right side? Soldier's on the Soldier's on gas. Okay. And we want to control more space. Be on right side. It's also far away, which means I'm not going to get dove. And the advantage here in this matchup is that the only person that outranges me is the Sojourn, and that's actually a super manageable matchup on this map. Super, super manageable. Okay, shoot the D.Va. Here I heard him. I literally heard him. And then I flashed him before he turned the corner, I think. Yeah, I heard him here, even though he's crouching. I flashed him before I turned the... This is proper technique, by the way. This is how you flash correctly. Before you turn the corner, if you know they're there, Like, I literally see him here. I flash, and then I turn the corner. So I'm like here, he's in the flash animation before he even shoots me once. So I literally just kill him. That's how you win 1v1s as Cass. Okay, and then here I go for backline because it's just convenient. If I went back to main, I'd be marked by the diva, so I go backline. I kill the Juno, and then I leave. And then unfortunately I get marked by diva, who has a 10 billion second DM, and I just missed the one shot I needed to demark her, which is brutal. But you know what? It happens. And then this is just a bad play. This is just a straight up miscalculation. I really don't know what my idea was here. I thought I was shooting the BAP, which is actually really good. But I don't know what compelled me to walk forward. Like, this play just sucks balls. This is just a straight up misplay. This is just bad. I just threw. And then I panic Deadeye and die. It's just bad. It's just straight up bad. See, even I do stupid shit. Like, I do stupid shit all the time. And I just threw the entire point. Yeah, that was my fault. Really no idea why I did that. Okay, and then here, so if you can on this map, if your team can stuff the choke, it's actually pretty strong for you to stand in this room. Okay, because the thing about this room is you have a lot of cover. You have a rotation out, which is this, which is safe. It is long, but it is safe. Okay, and you have the mega, so it's really strong if you're trying to hold for the choke. Which as you can see, my Doomfist is clearly holding choke here, so I match his intention and come to hold choke with him. Okay, here I wasn't sure where the diva was rotating to, so I was just playing it extra careful. And I come to the angle, I missed shots that otherwise would have killed this Cass. Brutal. Okay, and then I just contesting backline, right? Like, could I turn and shoot this diva? Yeah, but she's so far out of my range, I won't be able to do anything anyway. So rather than shooting the diva, who's overextended, I stopped the backline from being able to follow up on the space being made by the diva. Okay. Got the mega here, whatever. Like here, I actually think wanted misplays. He should just int on me. Yeah, so here, okay, there's a few problems with this. Like here, I think shooting Doomfist is fine, but rolling wide like this is 1 billion% a mistake. This is a bad rule. Super bad rule. And this, like, you're just out in the open, you have no cover, and now you miss your rotation tool to get out here. So, and it almost kills him. He almost just straight up gets punished for it. And also, because he doesn't have a roll here, yeah, he just can't playmake at that moment. Tail, since you're streaming at 12 p.m. from now on, will the streams be shorter? 12. I don't think they'll be shorter. I think they'll still be about 3 hours. I think they'll be just as long. And it's starting next Monday. I can go shorter, but I feel like it's more educational if we just get as many VODs in as possible. Or we go until I run out of energy. Sometimes I run out of energy after like an hour and a half. But yeah. Anyway, I think he low-key should have ran me down here. I think he should have just walked. Like, I guess he's I didn't even realize my Kiri was there, so maybe not. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I kill the diva, whatever. And just notice I'm just stuffing. The whole time I'm just stuffing these guys, and I'm not getting overly aggressive. Like, what am I not doing? I'm not rolling forward and flashbanging and, you know, trying to kill everybody. I'm just stopping them from taking space. That's it. Like, I don't have to do anything crazy. Just stop them from walking forward. That's it. Because guess what? Guess who can't play the game if their backline doesn't walk forward? Talisman, the diva player. Okay? So I just need to stop these guys from doing anything. That's it. I don't need to kill them. I just need to stop them. Cool. Okay, grab the mega. And then, okay, this is actually a stroke of genius for me. What do I notice here? I grab the mega. Boom, I see diva in main. What do I think to myself? Holy shit, I'm about to get dove. That's exactly what I think. Yeah, diva's looking at me. I'm about to get dove. Okay? And guess what? I actually do get dove. And guess who's gone? Me. I am gone. I am out of there. I am no longer in the room. I'm on the angle instead. And how do you even deal with me? How do you even deal? I'm actually the GOAT. So this is exactly, you need to read tank body language. Like in the diva matchup, you have to be good at this. You just have to. You have to learn. It takes a lot of intention to be able to see stuff like this. Like you have to be very intentional about your gameplay. Anyway, I dodged the diva dive and it's super good. I can't actually go back into that room, else I risk getting dove again. So instead I come wide into main to set up a new angle and hopefully catch someone on the backline. But the fight's already won on Doofus killed somebody. So they back up and then I'm just stuck on the south side of the map. So here, I think is this when I flank? Okay, here. Okay, this is a huge flank / rat play from me. Why do I make this play? Why do I make this play? Here's what I'm thinking in my mind. My team has no ults. We have no ultimate abilities. So as a result, we have no win condition. We have none, okay? So basically, the only way we win this fight is if these guys make a mistake or we severely mechanically overperform, which is not something you should bet on. What that means is like you two-tap someone from fucking across the map. That's like something that basically never happens, okay? So I think to myself, what if I set up new win condition? This is what I'm thinking in my mind. So what do? I go set up a new win condition. And how do I do that? I go right side or left side. I go mega flank through tunnel. Is this risky? Yes, this is extremely risky. I'm taking a big risk and hoping that my team does not just int right now. If I in an ideal world, I would have already set this up. So I'm kind of late. Like I am kind of late in this rotation. But I am gambling. And here, bam, I'm on the angle. I instantly get marked by I hit BAP, get marked, force lamp. And then I unfortunately lose the duel. But notice this. Guess what? 3 people. 3 people. I pulled 3 people in the mid fight. Guess what? Boom. D.Va has no follow-up. Guess who's not dead? My entire enemy team. Guess who also has no follow-up? This Sojourn. Huge. Huge. Ideally, I kill a BAP, but I just kind of suck balls or whatever. It happens. But huge space mid. And then my team... does not stabilize and we actually lose. Oh, no. We're actually even right now. So it's actually winnable. I turned a very losing fight to a very, very winnable fight here. Very fortunately with that play. Ideally, if I killed the BAP, we actually just win. But because I bait 3 and force important CDs like Lamp, it's even. It becomes even. Okay. Now I'm on the right side with a similar idea, right? I want to force backline because if I'm just going to get marked by D.Va if I stay on this left side of the map. And I'm also going to get outranged by Sojourn. So there's nothing I can do here. So I go right side. I try to flash this Genji. I was kind of gambling that he was going to fall and try to 1v1 me, but he does not do that. And then I also dodged the D.Va dive shot. And hard rotate away. Yeah, I do force my Curie to heal me, which sucks. But once again, I'm trying to set up. I'm setting up a play. I'm just setting up a play. What can I do? Because the problem is, the reason I don't want to just stand here is if I just stand here and let the enemy team take all the space in the world, I'm going to get stuffed by D.Va. I'm going to get angled by the Genji and the Cass. Like, I'm just going to lose. I'm just going to lose. So I have to gamble. I have to gamble. This is the best play. Gambling is the best play here. And unfortunately, for God knows, I actually have no idea why Wanted is rotating through here. 2 games off GM, you got it, man. Lock in. The return to the great heights. I actually have no idea why Wanted is making this rotation. Okay, Wanted is making sin number 1. We are on the floor. I really don't know why we're here. I don't think this is good. Roll the mark the Alari is fine. Oh, dude, I actually just get so unlucky. This is actually brutal. I only banned even Bastion. Yeah, those are good bans. Those are definitely good bans. So Wanted is on the floor, which doesn't make any sense. So the reason this is not good is because, once again, it doesn't shut down playmaking. You're not contesting space. Okay, but he doesn't even need to do that because the Genji's doing that. Okay. But the problem also is that although he can't live in main, other people can make plays, right? The Sojourn, like our Sojourn can come wide here and it's just going to outrange him. Like, I just don't think it's stronger. I just don't think it's stronger. I think I actually just I think it's just kind of brutal. Like I think Wanted should be up top right now. Yeah, and then because he's on the floor, he catches me in this rotation,
Excuse me.
which is insane. I'm gonna be honest. I get punished here for like I really shouldn't be getting punished here. I don't think this is better. Like the better play here is that okay. Once we come back from spawn, he should be setting up an angle right now. So he should be pathing right side. He should see his Genji's going left, and he should be pathing right side and setting this angle up for this play. For this play, I mean, he can just pick one, this one or this one. I really don't think the floor is better. I really don't. I really, really don't. I think it's weak. Maybe it's a Doomfist matchup thing, but I don't even think so. I actually just don't even think so. Yeah. But anyway, the idea of what I was doing here is that I need to set up a win condition. If I don't do something now, we're going to lose anyway. So I might as well try to do something now. Like, that's the idea. And then... Also, can I have won this mechanical duel? Let's see. Sorry, I'm also like using this opportunity to VOD review. Oh, I thought he was in front of me, but he's actually on my right. So I don't actually see him. And then by the time he peeks me, it's too late. It's just too late. He's faster than me here. Okay. And then I pop Deadeye. Roll through the Genji here, by the way. Boom. Make him turn around. And he just dies. Perfect. Like, look at this complete discombobulation. Look at this. If you don't do this, you need to add it to your toolkit. Boom. He's also out of ammo, but I just discombobulate, bro. Turn his TV off. And then now it's just infinite value angle. We just win. It's just over. There's not a way. Like, it's just me. Even if I die here, it's just over. There's not a way to win this. It's way too strong. And yeah, we win this. That's the victory. But yeah, all in all, this was a great example of how to play Route 66. I think angling is really, really strong. You have to keep in mind what the enemy DPS are going to try to do, which is like go through, like the enemy DPS is going to try to go through cave, right? Like they're going to try to make this thing work. So mark the angle, right? They're going to try to make this left flank through saloon work. Mark the angle. Like shut down the playmaking. And then it's really strong. Like I used almost all of the map as well. I tried everything. I tried this. I tried going left side. I went under at some point. I wasn't main, right? I was trying different angles across the entire playtime. Right. Also on third point, I tried different things here as well. I jumped up this way, you know, working this angle. The only thing I didn't do is force main because I just don't need to. And it's also not good for my hero, right? I'm not Sojourn. I'm not Ashe. I'm not a hero that can adequately play main, especially on something like this where I'm going to get outranged by everyone and their damn dog, right? So, yeah, this is a good review of Route 66. I hope this was very educational for everybody. And shout out to Wanted. I mean, this guy, I've looked up to this guy for a super long time. Like, I really respect this guy as a player. The reason I wanted to look at this game is I think it goes to show how there truly is different play styles for hero, and it can yield the same results, right? Wanted is the same rank as me. He's also, I think at the time we played this, we were both GM2. He's the same rank as me, and you can clearly see he plays totally different than I do. Totally different. Lots more playing in main, a lot more aggressive with rolls, lots more mechanics checks, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with this kind of gameplay, but it's not, in my opinion, the optimal kind of gameplay and not how I play the game, just in general. I mean, optimal is, of course, opinionated, I guess. Well, it is opinionated. But anyway. But yeah, I hope this was a good demonstration of this, and I hope you guys found it useful. First point attack. Where are you supposed to play once they turn the first corner again? On attack. First point attack. What do you mean on defense? First point defense. Once they turn this corner, where do you play? Is this the question? So if that's the case, if that's what you're talking about, like the attacker, well, actually, let me just go to that moment. Once the card is like here. Okay, yeah. Once the card is like here, what you're going to want to do is if you are in cave, you want to rotate back and you either want to roll tech off the icebox to end up back on top of gas station, or you're just going to walk back this way and you can play in gas station like this, or you can set up a flank. But generally you're playing around gas station. You're not gonna, you shouldn't be here. Like when the cart is there, you shouldn't be on this part of the map, because the big problem is you're going to get outranged by everybody and they can just use the cart as cover as they walk forward. It's just not strong. It's not strong. You can't, but the advantage of being on this side of the map is you can come right side and like hit a flank like this, but it's just gonna be situational. Like it's just gonna be situational. There's not like one specific play here. There's a few good options. Generally, it's just top gas. Like if you don't really know what to do, play top gas, because here the advantage of this is that you don't let them take top gas for free, right? You don't want them to have this space for free, so you stand here and you shoot them, right? Make it hard for them to rotate. And then you can just roll backwards and then live. That's all it kind of comes down to. Also, if you're on top of gas, you can drop off gas station and wrap left side and mark the enemy team as well, which is strong. You can stop, as it comes up again, you can stop the enemy team from making this wrap rotation if you also come here. So then, and then if you don't get marked, you can flank their back line. It's really good. Oops, I flashbanged everybody. I apologize. But yeah, that's how you should be playing that generally. It's not like a one size fits all, or sorry, yeah, there's no like one size fits all solution here. It's not as straightforward as other maps. Like it's not like a King's Row. Like on King's Row, you play in hotel, then you back up to the second point entrance, and then you can either stand there and shoot people, or you can hard rotate to the mega room high ground. Those are your options. It's hard baked. There's only two options there. Here you have a lot more wiggle room. Playing, just keep in mind, playing in gas station is generally actually pretty strong. And I'm guessing if you're attacking, you want to make the wrap to attack top in an ideal world. So if you're attacking, your play is go tunnel, force them to deal with you. If you get stuck, consider just rolling across or walking across and just standing here and forcing them to have to respond to you. Okay? Consider that. If you ever get stuck here, just fucking big dick it, walk across and force them to deal with the cast that's under gas station. Consider that. It'll look like you're inting, which you low-key are, but if you're stuck, you might as well. Okay? But ideally, you use this play to open up an angle for your team. You like get a pick, then you leave, go back main, and then you can either make this rotation to stand here in the mid fight, or you can flank like this around gas station. So it's up to you. You have to read the situation. That's the general playbook. Like here, I think, what do? I get the kill, and then I go main, and then I set up top left. Yeah, but then I had to push cart, and then after pushing cart, I roll tech off of gas station, and then I set up the jungle. Alternatively, I can be here, or here. They're all good. Pick one. And they just play different. They do different things. So you have to, as you get better at the game, like whenever you hit GM plus, then we'll start talking about which one should you have picked in this specific situation. But if you're not at that point yet, it doesn't really matter. Just pick one of the angles. They're all going to be strong. It's just then up to you to read the situation from the angle, right? If you picked this angle and you realize that no one is going top at all, you have to have the ability to understand that no one is top. Great. I get to take now this infinite value angle and I just win. If you're here in the fight and no one marks you, you just win. It's over. The fight is over. You just won the game. If you're on this angle and you realize that no one is coming bottom left at all, realize that you can hard flank like this and kill people in backline, and you just win. You just win. You have to, that's the skill you have to be able to develop. And then once you hit GM, we'll talk about which of the three lines were the most optimal. But we're not there yet. Okay. We have to start with the decision making once we're on the angle first, and then we'll talk about which of the optimal angles are best. As long as you're not just like in main, then you're good. It's climbing. It's winning. I would consider it winning. But yeah. Okay, guys. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We had a ton of people in today's stream. This is actually probably our biggest stream yet. And big thanks to everyone who dropped by. Big thanks to Lispy for the raid. Really appreciate that. I hope he was doing well. And I hope everyone enjoyed the stream and found it educational. Our next stream is Friday at 5:30 p.m. EST, which is our usual streaming time. I did move, once again, just a reminder, I did move Monday streaming times from 5:30 p.m. EST as normal to moving forward, they will be at 12 p.m. EST, okay, which is noon my time, basically. So they will be earlier throughout the day, depending on what your time zone is. So just keep that in mind on Mondays. And at Fridays, they will be later. So yeah. You can if you can't make the streams, that's totally fine. Just submit the code and then we'll check it out on stream. And then you can always watch the VOD, which are generally always uploaded on YouTube. Actually, they are always uploaded on YouTube. The only time they weren't was last stream. I don't know what happened, but it just didn't work. But yeah. But that's going to be it for today, guys. Kwame, Pillboy, Timmy, everybody who joined today's stream. Always appreciate you guys. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.